Kia ora koutou, this is the Headbutt Messiah, TK Cooper, one half of the absolute best in men's combat double Sunshine Machine, and you are listening on Twitch, on YouTube to CCP Podcast.
What's happening, friends of CCP Podcasting? Welcome to a very special Inside the Indies. I am Chris Page. I have got a full house today. For starters, let me introduce the co-host, which is not John Cable. It is none other than Todrick Ramsey. John's still out on that goddamn assignment. Guys, I can't seem to track him down. Rats. Toddy, welcome into a very special edition of Inside the Indies, where you are going to be introduced to WRESTLEFEST.
I am extremely excited to be here, getting to know the wonderful people who are going to be with us tonight. Before we started, I think it's awesome. So I am pumped up, excited, and just ready to go.
Well, as you can see, right above us, we have got one of the founders. I say one of because it is definitely a collaborative effort. The one and only Mr. Nelson Pereira. Welcome back. It's fantastic to have you back on a live show. How are you doing, my man?
Thank you for having me. It's always a pleasure to be here. I'm very happy to be able to rewatch this show with you guys. One of our best shows. So, spoiler, one of our best shows. It's going to be very fun. Happy
one of the biggest as well.
Happy to show Todrick WRESTLEFEST. Having you discover something new, and with the crazy masked man over here.
Oh man, that crazy masked man is none other, and I had to do this. I have to get it out there. First of all, guys, John sends his love to both of you, but a very special heart and a love for his spirit animal, and that is exactly what we're going to be referred to as his John Cable spirit animal, none other than Mr. Lobo Iberico. Welcome back. Glad to have you, and I am working on the chat, guys. Just bear with me 1 second. Go ahead, Lobo.
Thank you for having me back, and first of everything, a big hug to John. I can't wait to have him back.
Yeah, we missed him already.
Oh, fuck that.
Yeah. Him and his lovely beard.
Yeah, fuck that guy. It's good to have you back. Obviously, we're here for WRESTLEFEST After Dark. Before we get too deep into the party, Toddy, let me ask you a question. Have you seen any of our WRESTLEFEST watchbacks at all? Have you seen anything?
No, I haven't. A lot of things were blocked for me in Korea.
Shame.
Well, he
no, that's good actually. I'm happy because if that's his
gonna be fresh.
welcome into WRESTLEFEST, that's pretty good because that's a pretty great show. So yeah, in all modesty, all of our shows are great, but this one was particularly good. So it's the perfect one for you to start.
That's what he's saying.
Well, I am happy, and I want you guys to know it wasn't because I didn't want to watch it. I was stationed over in Korea, and so seeing a lot of things on the internet is a nightmare.
The nose is growing. No, seriously, guys. Tell us a little bit. Obviously, Portuguese WRESTLEFEST After Dark. This was your first ticketed event. Give us a little bit of background in it, and then we'll get started. Actually, you know what? We can go ahead and get started. Let's get the show going, and we'll talk a little bit about the...
Okay, yeah. Well, there's a pretty long kind of intro and stuff, so I can just be speaking over that. There's no problem.
Absolutely. Toddy, guys, we'll get going in 3, 2, 1, play. Well, bam. Go ahead.
Speak.
Take it away.
And so, yeah. So, that was our first ticketed event. So, I think I told the story the last time we were here. So, pretty much what happened was there was a miscommunication with one of our entities with who we work, which is the city of Almeida. We were supposed to have a show on the 18th. I don't even remember the date of this show. Was it 18th? Yeah, 18th of January exactly. So we're supposed to have a show with them, but then last minute they told us we couldn't do that date. But we had already planned every wrestler, and so I was like, we're doing this show. I'm not canceling this show. So we had to find a new venue 1 week out, or like 2 weeks out. We literally announced the show 10 days before the show happened. And because it wasn't sponsored by the town, we had to do tickets for the first time. And I'm really happy to announce that we sold close to 300 tickets. So there was an issue with the counting of the tickets. So we don't know the exact number. We know there were more than 300 people in the venue.
You can
We're
see.
not sure that we sold 300. We're pretty much sure that we sold exactly 300 tickets, but there were about 350 people in the venue because we let a few kids in for free, etc. So yeah, there's about 350 people in that venue. At least 300 tickets sold.
That's fucking fantastic.
And yeah, so that was 10 days out. We were very proud. And here, apparently, Paulo, who's been on this channel before, coming in again with the entrance music of Leo Rossi. So, to give a little bit of background for people who haven't been following what's going on with WrestleFest, and so for you too, now that you're new, so this wrestler is called Paulo Knockout CRUZ. He's a champion in kickboxing in a lot of martial arts,
And full contact.
and a year ago he defeated Leo Rossi, who's probably the best Portuguese wrestler of all time, and he destroyed him in a few minutes. And Leo Rossi hasn't been seen since.
In
And
fact, if you see Paul right now, he's carrying Rossi's jacket.
yeah, he's wearing his jacket. He's coming out to his entrance music. He stole his nickname. So like he just says, "I beat him. I'm the man now," and he's been doing this for a year.
That's. I mean, can you argue against him? Like,
Well,
I love me some Paulo, but no, I also love me some Rossi too. I've only seen a handful of
And so-
Rossi's matches. I think that dude's fucking phenomenal.
there is one that I'm gonna promote here because it's an amazing match, and I think it's still on YouTube. It's for a promotion that I don't want to promote over here, but the match is that good, so it deserves to be seen. Leo Rossi against Mike Bailey, who just recently signed with AEW. Watch this match, everybody. It's very good. One of the best matches in the history of Portuguese wrestling. Very awesome. But yeah, so Rossi hasn't been seen in a year, but we've seen some cryptic videos being sent out that maybe come from Rossi, we don't know. And Paolo said pretty much he was going to address those videos right now, and that's why he's coming in and he's about to talk. So that's all in Portuguese. So I'm just gonna like do a TLDR in English for everyone. So pretty much, so now he's just saying like, I don't want to wait for my open challenge because we announced that he was going to do an open challenge, and he says he doesn't want to wait because we're in CORROIOS, which is the new venue that we found in a new town, and he's been told that the only good thing to do in CORROIOS is leave CORROIOS, so he wants to leave as soon as he can, and he's not paid by the hour, so.
He's a man.
So
about,
just
he's a
like,
man about
yeah.
business. He's a man about business.
Exactly. He just wants to wrestle, and now
Arrive,
he's waiting
kick-ass,
yeah,
get
for an
paid,
opponent.
fuck off. Oh, and I told the first F-bomb.
Well, I guess Leo Rossi's back.
There we
I
go.
guess
Oh, this is
maybe that was actually him. So one of only 4 men who has been champion in 2 different Portuguese promotions. In the history of Portuguese wrestling, there's only 4 people that won a belt in 2 different promotions, and Rossi's one of them. And so, literally, he was a champion for about 2 years, like one of the longest. And that was a joke. Rossi's not coming, yeah. So, yeah, Paulo is pretty much saying, were you expecting someone? Well, of course, no, Rossi's not coming. I beat him last year. I took his jacket. This jacket is mine. WrestleFest is mine. Portuguese wrestling is mine. This ring is mine. And that's pretty much what he is saying right now. And he says, oh yeah, that's what he's saying. So like, this ring is mine. This is all mine.
Real quick, Toddy.
And yeah,
Paulo is a legit martial artist. Like, he's not somebody I'd want to.
Like, those medals are not gimmick. Those are real medals.
And he just said something that you'd never say in wrestling. He said Leo Rossi is never coming back. And you know what you say about the word never, right?
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
we don't
do that.
We should never say this. So yeah, I don't know what this is about.
Yes, you do. Shut your mouth. Yes, you do.
One thing about this symbol that I love, it has both belts that Rossi won.
Exactly. You see the 2 belts that he won, and the cup. So that's also a title that he won in another company. But I don't know. Like, for me, I just think it's a nice drawing. It doesn't mean anything, right? It's just a nice drawing that they showed on the screen.
There's definitely no insinuations or teases behind this one.
Oh no, obviously not. Like, we just showed a good drawing on the screen, and
I'm here for this, bro. Like, I knew that.
Well,
Rossi
someone's
came
coming in, I guess.
Yeah, I knew Rossi was coming. I knew he came back. I saw that spoiler online. I did not see any of the match itself, and when I saw that this match was happening, because we didn't talk about it. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't know I didn't know any of the match announcements outside of what was announced online. I knew Paulo had the open challenge, but we didn't talk about who was answering the open challenge. There was no conversation about it. When I saw it break online, I was like, yeah, when this show comes out, I'm gonna enjoy this. These 2 are really fucking good. Listen to the crowd.
He's at home, so like that's his like that's his hometown.
He's a hometown boy.
So yeah, and yeah, well, we haven't seen him in WrestleFest literally for more than a year. So the last match, if I'm not mistaken, was November of 2023. So yeah, more than a year. That was January 2025. So 13 months, 14 months. And yeah, he's still like, he's a star, man. I don't know,
when you talk about the biggest names ever in the story of Portuguese wrestling, he has to be like top 3, top 5 easily. One of the most complete wrestlers, one of the most popular, one of the best.
Yeah, no, he's like, yeah, and yeah, well, so like, yeah, he's back. People were waiting for him. Finally, he's back. It was exciting, like, and it's cool because again, like, there's a lot of people that were there that just have never seen him because again, it's a big venue, so there's new fans. But like, even people who didn't know who he was, like, they understood it was a big deal. You know what I mean? Just
Right.
the way it was presented. Also, shout out to Ramon Vegas, who's our ring announcer, for like announcing him like it's the second coming of Christ, right? Like he understood the assignment. He just like announced him like he's a big deal, and
I mean, it is a big deal. It's massive.
yeah, like,
Yeah.
How long
Crowd
has he been
chanting, "You're afraid" to Paulo.
yeah, they're singing, "You're afraid, you are afraid, you are afraid."
Disrespectful with the jacket. DAMIÁO, I got it right. What's happening, dude?
Close enough.
And so, yeah, last time they wrestled, Paulo attacked him right at the bell immediately. But this time, it didn't work.
Oh, nice. Well, if anybody was going to come back and shut up that whole "this is my ring, this is my thing," I think this had to happen.
Yeah, right?
I take that hit in honor of DAMIÁO. That one's for you, bud. Bong rip for you, sir. I got it right. I won the game. Oh!
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh!
That was amazing.
Okay.
Emphatic.
Well, I guess we're 1-1 now.
Oh!
We're one. I guess we need a rubber match sometime.
That is great fucking booking, too. To see him come back,
Yes. make
the return, and beat him quick, just like the initial go-around. That's good storytelling.
And I think that's just like, yeah, I think it's just like, it's way more effective than if they had just a regular long match. You know what I mean?
bro, you can milk this out now. You can take this to a different deal. You could easily get a couple more shows out of it before you pay it off. Easy.
So yeah, that's.
And
Yeah,
that's
and
just
now he's
one.
just. And it's so funny because like he's been a heel all his life, right? He just turned face with this story. So it's so weird to me who's known him for 10
More
years.
than a decade. Yeah.
And now he's just like literally carrying babies, and you're like,
And before he was kicking them.
yeah, like, and that was cool too. Like Paulo, he just wants to get at him.
Oh, of course, man. You got to play it. You got to do that. So I do want to point this out, and I'm just going to say this and get it out of the way. It makes me so happy to see so many paying people to show up for what you guys are doing over there. To see how many tickets have been sold. This place is packed with a 10 fucking day notice. All of you pat yourselves on the back for that, because that's a testament not only to what you're doing, the investment of the people that you have already gained off of these first couple of shows over the last year and a half. You're on track to, man, congratulations.
Like honestly, I will like say this like, so when I remember I was so happy on the day because like, so we had the pre-show meeting, right? And I was so happy that was like, my goal was to at least have 100 tickets pre-sale. Okay, I wanted 100 tickets sold before the day of the show, and I was able to tell people, I was like, yeah, that was my goal, and that's not what happened. Like we didn't sell 100 tickets before the show, because we sold 130, and like just saying that to the wrestlers, and they were like so proud, and I was like, that's us, man. Like we work for this, and that's the testament of the good job that we're doing. And like, honestly, like, not that I have a lot of haters, because I don't think we do, but like, if we have, that's just the best answer that I can give is like, be a hater, be talking. We're filling venues. I don't care what you think.
Oh my God! Here's what I say to haters. Straight up. If you don't like what's happening in the scene down there, fuck off, because this is good business. I said before you even jumped on the call, and I'll say it again, and Lobo, you can attest because you were in the room when I said it. And I'll kind of say it kind of the same way, and I don't give a fuck if anybody gets mad about it or not. I don't care. The fact that WrestleFest has come together in such a short amount of time and ended tribalism in Portugal, in the Portugal market. And when I say by ending tribalism, based on the conversations that I've had, not only with you and Lobo and several others, DAMIÁO, BALTAZAR, PAULO, like I've spoken to so many of you, and to see that this is a place where if you want to wrestle, come and fucking wrestle. You know, just leave all the nonsense out the door, and I can appreciate that. And that is something that you should be applauding yourselves for, because you guys have done something that no one has thought would be possible there by bridging the gap with so many different talents. I think it's fucking great.
Yeah, that was the goal for me, is like I wanted to have a promotion that is a promotion. Like being like indie wrestling for me was very important, because like Portugal, and that's what I said like in the interviews I had with you, and every time I'm here is like Portugal was like fake indies, because it was just a bunch of schools, and they were like, yeah, you train here, you have to wrestle here, you cannot go wrestle at the other place. And I was this for the first 8 years of my life, and so I will always say, like, I don't care, like this, I don't care where you train, I don't care where you wrestle. Like, that's independent wrestling. I'm bringing everybody can have a shot. As long as you're good, you have your shot here, and look at this reaction. So, okay, so
got Ricky Boy here.
Ricky here.
Max Stone from chat says that you guys have been completely outdoing yourselves with every new show.
Thank you, and that's the goal, yeah. You know, like we always try to do better, or at least to do different. You know what I mean? Like we try to never have 2 times something that looks like the same show. Ricky super over here because he's also at home, and not only is super at home, like he literally has all his family, all his friends coming to that show. Like,
way to sell those tickets,
brought,
Ricky
like,
Boy, man. That's a
dude.
trooper.
Yes.
He's putting up the work.
Yeah. No, like they all came to see him. That's.
Toddy, if you've never seen Ricky Boy, but you're in for a treat.
I like his energy.
He's very young. He's like 20, I think. 21? I don't know.
I remember when he was starting training, he was such a shy boy.
And he still is. That's so funny, because like you see him in real life, and he's like this little shy boy, and then he just turns it on when it's time to wrestle. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, don't we all? We all really come out of our shell the moment we walk through that curtain, man.
Okay, just so you know, that graphic said jacked up referee.
I mean, he kind of is.
Because he is.
Fuck sakes.
Oh, DAMIÁO, Ricky is a bitch. Hashtag.
I love how it's
Ricky
like
Boy.
censored on Twitch, but then he shows up on the screen uncensored. That's very funny.
It is censored? It's not censored. I didn't censor that. I didn't get an auto mod.
No, but like on my Twitch, if I look at the chat directly on Twitch.
In transmission appears in the chat, no.
Yeah.
Shots fired by DAMIÁO.
They have young boy heat, you know? Like just like 220 just 220-year-olds that just rivalry forever.
Well, DAMIÁO, let me tell you how you end that in one sentence. I've worked Rev Pro.
Fight.
Done. You're done. There's no coming back from that.
There's Ricky.
Oh, there's Ricky. Yeah, let's go.
Oh, now we got Ricky saying fuck DAMIÁO. Okay. End it right now, DAMIÁO. I just told you how to do it.
That's cool.
That's great.
I love
the
this
beef
spot.
is now legit. We're gonna have them going back and forth. This is gonna be nuts, and I'm totally gonna fucking relay everything that they put in this goddamn chat. It's gonna be great.
Oh, and DAMIÁO didn't use it.
Oh, I guess somebody holding some popcorn. Here we go.
You cheeky bastard.
All right, guys, that's our show. We're going to turn this over to Ricky Boy and DAMIÁO for the next 5-10 minutes. You guys enjoy yourselves.
Just put the camera on chat. That's where the real show is.
I really I really enjoyed this match because it's like such a classic wrestling match, and you're gonna see like Ricky is like really like good babyface, quick and stuff, and Marcos is such a like despicable old school heel.
Oh,
And look at what he's doing here, just being a dick. Look.
And the funny thing is,
Just throwing that girl's bag on the floor just to be a dick.
And the funny thing is, Marcos was a face for a long time.
Yeah.
And people were like, he's okay. But then he started doing this heel character of a swarmy, heelitic heel, and it fucking works.
Yeah, I just told him like I want you to be a heel,
Nice.
man, because like you just have
wait a
this
second.
vibe, like.
Wait just a second.
Oh.
Now, who is this guy? Why did he do that?
So
That's
that's Marcos' manager, Korvo.
Yeah, so that's Marco's manager. His name is Korvo. So we have this like big Portuguese wrestling legend called Tarzan Taborda, and he's his last student. He's the last student at Tarzan, and so like, and now for a while he says he's an agent. He's not a manager. He's the agent.
Well,
Of Marcos.
he needs to agent his ass on back to ringside. That's what he needs to do.
right.
All right, so
Look here,
listen,
leather
come back
jacket.
over to chat real quick. After DAMIÁO did said I've worked Rev Pro. He came back and said, "Just kidding. Ricky's amazing. He needs a match with him." Have you guys never worked?
And then
with each
Ricky just answered, "Come work my balls." So, yeah.
other? Oh. And then yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Jesus.
Korvo is a madman. He is doing some things.
Yeah.
Has Ricky and DAMIÁO never worked singles?
Singles? I don't think so.
Never a singles. I think they added three-way that I know.
Why are we missing the
With
fucking
another guy.
boat on this?
Chill, bro. Like they're 20. Like it's
I
just,
know, but they're fucking fantastic. Are you kidding
I know.
me? Okay, yes, we need to make that happen. I'm gonna start the lobbying petition now.
You know, like at this show, there's a guy that came to see me and said, "You're giving the crowd everything," and I'm like, "No, I'm not. I still have a bunch of things in my back pocket, and that's one of them."
There's a lot, and what I really think is going to be really interesting, especially over 2025, is as you we got caught right there. As you guys introduce more ticketed events, I mean, I hope that that's a thing, and I know that when we last spoke, that was something that you guys were going to look into. Is that can we safely say that there will be some more ticketed WrestleFest events?
Yes, the 100%. So first, there's gonna be way more shows this year. That's already sure. So we already had one show after this one. We already had a show after this one. It's currently being edited. When it's gonna be on YouTube as well. When it's on YouTube, we'll be back here.
You sure will. When we won't watch until then.
We'll be back here. And on that show, we already announced the next one. So I can already say on April 5th, we'll be back for Armada WrestleFest 3, which is our WrestleMania. And it's definitely the craziest card we've ever done. Nothing is announced yet publicly, but trust me when I say this. I'm not here to hype something that I cannot back up. So yeah.
I mean, if you've seen any of the other Armada, well, I mean, let me backtrack. Let me stricken that. If you've seen any WrestleFest Portugal event, then you know that this is can't miss shit. I'm just keeping it real. Though one of the best things about this fucking platform that we've built here is stumbling into some really good wrestling. And literally just on a whim. Maybe I will watch this, and let's just see what happens.
That's the best part of this entire story.
Watched history unfold several times by now.
I mean, and I enjoy every show more and more and more. And what's great about it is that was a fantastic transition into a roll up.
That was very, very good.
Ricky Boy doing Ricky Boy things right there.
Nice.
Shout out UK
He's
Paul.
so good.
Thanks for the sub. You've taken us to like 102, I would imagine, at this point. We have crushed it. Shout out to all of our friends on Twitch who 100+ subscribers this month. Y'all are fucking fantastic. Crossbody.
I want to say that, I think your formula is definitely working. So it's a testament by seeing how many people are in that crowd right now. So you're clearly doing something that's right. It's something that works, and it's a product that the people want.
I'm telling you.
So the main thing that I think, and again, like, I don't want to be coming here and be like, yeah, we're doing this better than the others. We just like, but one thing that I think is working that we do, and like we invested a lot in this, and we're doing it, is like we're really trying to make the production look good. Not saying that the wrestling is secondary, but in my opinion, like, for Portuguese people who have never watched, some of them have never watched wrestling, let alone Portuguese wrestling. So like, if you present them something that is well produced, that's how you get them through the door. You know what I mean?
You only have one chance to do a good first impression.
And for the longest time, Portuguese wrestling was just like, hey, let's put a ring in some kind of venue and have matches. And like, the matches were good, okay? Like, just the matches were good. But like, to know the matches were good, you would have to be like, okay, I'm going to that show that is in like just some random gymnasium and watch it and see if it's good. Here is just like, I don't know if it's gonna be good, but at least they have nice lights and they have a smoke machine. Like, let's try and see it, you know what I mean?
They look like stars.
I think we've had private conversations. There's so much that you guys can do, and I love the approach that you're taking thus far. I mean, the vision is here. There's something happening, and it's something special just to sit back and watch. Looks like he is setting Ricky Boy up here. No, sir. Oh! Oh! STO.
Dude, like that STO that he does is always like,
It's like a
so
warrior.
quick.
Jesus.
Yeah,
That was
just
really
so
good,
quick.
That was
yeah.
a really good series the whole way around. Toddy, what are you thinking about what you're watching so far?
I am really enjoying it. I mean, it's great that you touched on production, because that's something that I always touch on. It's one of the first things that draws me in and keeps me watching. And then watching the back and forth between the wrestlers, watching the series of moves. They're sharp. Everybody knows what they're doing, and that keeps you wanting to come back for more.
Plus, this show, like, so again, everybody was like very motivated, because everybody was very motivated because there was a lot of people.
Bro, I mean, they're here
and
to see
plus,
you
like,
guys. Yeah, this is. Let me ask you a realistic question. I'm sorry, I'm going to cut you off, Nelson. Did you think that you would have 300 people on your first ticketed event?
No.
So,
like I told you, I was like, I want 100. If I have 100, I open champagne, you know, and like,
Do you have 3 bottles?
That exactly. Like, let's drink 3 bottles. Like,
This is fantastic. Like, I mean, this is just something that if that didn't amp up everybody that was behind that curtain, I don't know what would. Like, legit, these are like, let me put it to you in perspective like this. These are like Progress Wrestling numbers at the Electric Ballroom. You know, like 300, 400 people.
Like,
bro, this is not something to shake your head at. And when you do it consistently.
Damião, and he's in the chat, so he can just, like, Damião told me after this show, he was like, bro, this show is proof that, like, Portugal has wrestling, you know? And, like, it's not to insult, like, every other promotion, but it's just, like, this was a wrestling show that, like, anybody can just put on, and, like, they wouldn't. It's not like it's not Portuguese wrestling. That's what I'm saying. It's like it's a good wrestling show, you know, and, like, that's what makes me proud of. Because, like, of course, I'm very proud that it's the Portuguese talent and that we're showing the people from here. But I also don't like. I also don't want it to be different in a way from other wrestling. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't want people to be like, oh, it's okay for a Portuguese wrestling show. No, man, like, it's just a great wrestling show. It just happens to be in Portugal.
Oh, for sure. You know what, guys? I got some news for both of you. Actually, for everybody in chat, too, especially our friends over in Portugal. Old Chris Page is getting passport ready. And in 2026 and 2027, I'm going to be doing some international traveling. So as long as WrestleFest is still kicking, which it should be, I don't see why it wouldn't be.
Oh, it will.
I'll be making an appearance to see one of these shows live in person. It will happen. I'm going to Australia first in 2026. I'm going to the UK in 2026. 2027.
Do you want to do English commentary live?
I would do it. No problem. I don't know.
Then that's it.
Yeah. If I'm doing
we'll get you.
I know some people. I know some people like him.
I was gonna say, am I Joey Styles in it? Like I don't know. Fuck.
We'll do it together. I don't wrestle, and I'll do it with you.
That's fine. We can make that happen. I'm definitely making some trips. I'm especially wanting to go to see the ones, you know, the people who really support us, and you guys have always shown up and showed out anytime we've done anything with you. So it's only fair that I come to your turf and catch you guys live, see it for myself, feel the energy.
Oh yeah. So pretty much what Ramon is saying here is, like, you know, everybody, sometimes you get gifts on Christmas that really you don't want, right?
You don't want it, man.
And so either they just stay in your house forever and you don't know what to do with them, or you have to go return them, but you have to go to the store, you don't really want to. So Nelson, who's myself, and Claudia BRADSTONE, who's my dear friend, a dear friend close to my heart, we just looked at each other and we said, hey, we have so much shit at home, including the tree. Why don't we bring it to the show, and instead of just throwing it out, we use it to bust it over each other's heads?
Yeah, because, you know, keeping a
Christmas
keeping a Christmas tree till February is just, you know, the thing to do.
And so this is called Nightmare After Christmas.
Let me shoot over to chat real quick. UK Paul says that Portugal WrestleFest has a new subscriber. Thank you, UK Paul, for heading over to YouTube and hitting that subscribe
Thank you very much, UK Paul.
Damião, I guess when we were talking about the STO, said that he always told that gentleman had one of the best moves in the business. And Ricky Boy, fun fact, had to ask the referee to put the belt around his waist because it's never been done before. First of all, shame on any referee who didn't put the belt around the waist of fucking Ricky Boy. They should be terminated, no questions asked. That should be a mandate moving forward. Every referee has to strap the belt on Ricky Boy's waist if he retains. Done. As long as Judge
You
Nelson,
hear it, Nelson?
as long as Judge Nelson says yes.
I will have the memo go around all the referee team.
You are. We won that battle, Ricky boy. You'll never have to ask for it again. We
And
went
so,
to-
yeah,
we
Claudia
went to wrestlers-
Bradstone.
We went to wrestler's court over a fucking belt going around his waist. That's great. Claudia, love her. Glad she's out here.
Yeah. So one of the only women to have ever been champion in Portugal.
Yes. And Toddy.
Uh,
Toddy's really big.
and
I was there,
yeah,
taking the beating for
you,
that.
You were there. You were the one getting beat. That's right. How does it feel to make history twice, Lobo?
What? Fuck sakes.
and I don't know who this guy is, but he's pretty cute. And
I think he's a dumbass.
I think he should be coming out to old HBK's sexy boy. That's what we're missing here.
and he's the king of crazy. And so yeah, this match is called Nightmare After Christmas. So I had to do special gear. So this is my Nightmare Before Christmas gear from the movie. I had.
On the after Christmas match.
Yeah. Okay, so just pulling out the curtain. So this show was supposed to happen in November, right after Halloween. It was supposed to be like November 5th. So I was like, okay, then we're gonna do Nightmare Before Christmas match, and I'm gonna wear the gear. Then the match was postponed, and I was like, you know what? I'm doing it anyway. I'm just calling it Nightmare After Christmas. Fuck it. And so that's what happened.
You gotta do what you gotta do. Toddy, you're gonna fucking love Claudia. Claudia, I'm still
Yeah.
trying to. I gotta keep messaging her. I want her on Beyond the Bell. We had a commitment. We had an agreement to do one, and we both just have been so fucking busy. Timing has not been on our side.
So the graphic there
Okay.
for the ref said.
Yeah. The ref the graphic of the ref said Matador less jacked referee because he's less jacked than the other.
But he has got an amazing head of hair. Let's just be fair.
Yes.
I wish I
Yes.
could grow that. That is one fantastic.
We've
man.
known bald Matador before.
Yeah, when I
Bald.
met him, he was bald. He had shaven that hair.
Well, I just can't grow it. That's why I shave mine. Once I go about this high, you can already start seeing I'm getting the old balding going on top.
I know that feeling. Why do you think I use a
Yep.
It's not because of my pretty blue eyes.
And guys, not wanting to stroke my ego, but I'm looking at this and I'm pretty proud. I've lost a lot of weight, and I'm glad that I lost a lot of weight, and so I just want to point out that I lost a lot of weight, and I'm very happy about it.
But we lost one thing. The little tongue.
Yes, I don't have the leader tongue on this
You
match.
did lose the Lita thong.
Yes.
That was the thing,
If you
Toddy.
guys need context, see first Almeida show.
Oh, God.
Yeah. I wrestled Lobo over here, and my singlet just looked like a thong, and it looked very bad.
I got you, Damião. I got you. We're gonna. The negotiations are about to be underway. I need to see Damião and Claudia in the ring together too. I need that to happen at some point. Like, I know that's one of your major cards in your back pocket, but hook a brother up. Draws massive ratings. It'll pack a house. You know what else? You know what else will pack a
We
house?
have a present.
We need,
Yeah.
we need to see Nelson and Lobo inside a cage. Yes.
Oh, please.
Yes.
Dude, that's my next. Like, I'm literally.
I already told
Yeah, I was going
Nelson
to say,
that
I'm
when he
literally
buys the
talking to
cage, I
people.
called dibs in the first match.
I'm literally talking to people to see how I can find someone that can build me a cage. That's literally.
I can send
I
you
called,
some.
I called dibs again here live. I called dibs on that match. I don't care against anyone.
Oh,
Claudia with the chair.
against
Just
the-
waffles, Nelson.
Dude. The Sabu spot. I literally just told Claudia's like, have you ever seen Sabu? Yeah, that's what you need to do.
I mean, Nelson, you're my new friend and everything, but one thing you don't know about me,
nice
I'm
save.
really into women wrestlers and women's wrestling. So as much as we're friends, I'm rooting for Claudia here.
It's all good.
Eyes on Toddy on this one, guys, because he is gonna fucking lose his shit.
Dude, she like as much as they hurt, she does great Saito suplexes. They just look so dope.
Oh, they look great.
Okay, here I held her like this and I yelled, "John Cena is my dad." I don't know why I yelled, "John Cena is my dad." He just came to me in the moment, and I just wanted to pretend John Cena was my dad, and yeah, so I just did.
I used to not be able to see old John Cena, and then he started following my goddamn social media, so I have no choice.
Fucking
but
hate
to
this
see it.
move.
Nice.
Fucking
move
hate this
right there.
move. I mean, I don't hate taking it, I hate making it. Because the two times... Because I faced several times Claudia, and I always try to tease her, and I tried twice to do that move, and I always fuck my neck with a whiplash.
Is
Oh,
this,
no.
Fuck that move. Fuck that move.
is this a new ring?
No, it's the same one.
Okay. I don't know why.
Okay, so she tried to open the gift, but I told her, nah, man, that's my gift. There's my name. I'm the one opening it. I don't care.
Oh, we got a tug of war.
If you guys have siblings, tell me this doesn't look familiar.
Right. They have really good spots and really good timing in this match.
This is Halloween. Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I went to. This is.
So yeah, so I'm just so pretty much what I'm saying is like I have an idea. We're gonna drop the gift at the same time, and I'm promising her it's not a trick.
Oh, that never works.
She tells me she knows me. I was like, I know you know me. Like I promise
He's
you.
crossing.
You know, like I'm swearing in front of the crowd. Like, I'm not trying to trap her. I like. Let's all count together, guys. Let's all count together. And put the gift down. And the ref tried to help, and he was going to count 1, 2.
Oh boy.
Oh. Oh, that's a different type of gift.
Yes. I wonder who gives this for Christmas to people, right? No, maybe some people who are fans of the Sandman or something. You know, just
Right.
You want to give them.
Oh.
Well, we're back to the gift.
Yeah.
Aw.
Well, it needed to be opened, right? So I did.
Who gives a wet sign to people?
I don't know. Someone that works at IKEA or something.
Well, I would give that to somebody just to play a prank.
Fuck with her?
Yeah. This is what do I need this for? So when you're mopping up after me, you got something.
Okay, so here I had an idea. You guys are telling me if that's a good idea or not. So again, talking about Sabu. Shout out Sabu if he's watching this. I said I was going to try the Sabu moonsault. Have I ever done a moonsault in my life? No. So
But you
And
did
you're
the
not
it'd be a good idea.
you did the Raven.
Fuck you.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
That did not pay off.
No, that did not. I tried though, but like
Oh.
it was just like.
So the thing about Claudia, she's used to work against the boys, so she fucking layers in.
As she should.
So there's a massive YouTuber that came to this show, and he did like a kind of mini documentary on it. That's actually very good. And so he interviewed me, and I said, "I'm wrestling Claudia." He was like, "You're wrestling a woman?" I was like, "Yup." And then he interviewed Claudia, and he was like, "How many times did you wrestle men?" And she just said, "More times than I wrestled women." So
Right.
Yeah. Tell him to hold on. That's all. Just watch.
Okay, I'm just telling you guys, like, I'm
This
one of the
gonna
promoters
suck,
of this
isn't it?
show. Okay, I don't need to do this type of stuff,
Oh.
but I decide that I'm going to put myself in those situations.
Yeah, the chairs didn't give
A
way.
body is not supposed to bend like that. That's just what I'm saying. Wait.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I can see where you got hit with I can see the back where you
Yeah.
got hit with the game.
That suck.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Look at the look in their eyes.
Yeah, Nelson. Then you're going to need to tell the context about the ending of this match.
Yeah, I'll
This
say
is
it when it
brilliant.
appears. I'll say it when they.
Oh,
Oh,
Wow.
damn. Spinning back fist. Nelson, you're getting taken to task.
Oh.
Dude.
Oh, no. Turn around.
that primal scream was everything for me.
She's called Raging Claudia BRADSTONE for a reason.
I love it. I love it.
It's raging.
If I can line it up and we get her on Beyond the Bell, Toddy, I will bring you in for that show.
I will be there. Nothing will keep me away. Oh,
Oh, wait a second. Oh,
Yeah.
please.
oh,
Code breaker. Again, I gotta touch on this. The enthusiasm of your announcers, the guys that are announcing the show,
Dude.
it is another
You're getting
level.
better.
They're getting better every show, and that was their best performance. Like, I know you guys don't speak Portuguese, but they were, like, very, very good.
For you guys, it's a little bit like watching Japanese wrestling, where you don't understand what the commentator's hearing, but you see the emotion.
I can feel their emotion. Yeah, absolutely. And that's all
So
you gotta
I can-
have. Go ahead, Todd.
I can make out some of what they're saying because I took Spanish for 2 years. If they're going really fast, I can't keep up. But
Yeah.
sometimes when they're talking slower, but they do have good chemistry, and the things that I have understood, I was like, okay.
Toddy, do I see you in a...
My
in a
back is
picture?
so red. I haven't noticed. I didn't notice it when I was editing. I just noticed it now. I'm like, yeah.
I've got my handy dandy CCP
Okay, so-
t-shirt, and I've got this.
Oh, look at you.
Oh, that's nice.
What you got, Nelson?
Yeah, so I'm just going to say this. It's not really. It's not kind of a spoiler, but not really. I'm guessing the people who purchased this table right here, they purchased it in Japan. That's all I'm gonna say. I'll let you see.
Oh my God! I already know where this is going. If
If I tell you guys that table is still alive,
The second he pulled it out, I looked at that table and I was like, oh no. This table is going to be here forever.
oh my God!
To be fair, it's my own fault.
No shit.
Let's like
you're gonna see why.
Yeah, you're gonna see why, and I'm gonna also pull the curtain and explain. That's my fault. I take the blame. Well, yeah.
Well, you're just opening all the gifts.
Really?
What's with wrestling in hardcore wrestling in Portugal and food trays? Fuck's sakes! There's one in every match.
No, man. Like, I guess a pizza YOLO gave me a gift, and I didn't know.
Yeah. Hey, Paul. I told them earlier that you had subbed to the channel. I don't know. You may have stepped out.
Yeah, thank you very much for the subscription. That it means a lot.
Well, I definitely subscribed, and I hit the notification bell.
Oh,
Look at
thank you.
Double dipping. I appreciate that.
Call back.
Oh!
There you go.
Yeah,
Call back to your favorite wrestler, Chris.
yeah. The double knees are Milão's move, and so she did it for him.
Absolutely
And
perfect.
just saying, I'm very proud of this kick out. Just saying.
That was, I love that. That homage to old Kurt.
Yeah.
I'm on.
Okay, so
how,
we're
how thick is
Table.
this piece of plywood? Let's
like
Can
the
we talk
issue is
about
not the
that?
thickness.
do what?
The issue is not the thickness. The issue
Is
is
your ass.
doing something when you don't see what you're doing. And so that's why I didn't really think it through. So,
Just say you suck at it.
okay.
Oh wait, here we go. This has got to be it. Don't say nothing.
So yeah, so
let me just experience it because I don't know what's coming.
okay.
Let me just.
Yeah,
experience it.
after it, I'll explain to you what happened.
Yeah, you do that after the fact. Let's see what the fuck
Yeah.
we're about to
See?
do here. Oh, oh.
Okay. So what happens is very easy. I couldn't see shit, right? So I have to like imagine the table is where I think it is.
Well, it wasn't.
And it was. The issue is I just powerbombed the poor girl on top of the leg of the chair. So obviously it's not gonna break. And it didn't. And now I'm trying to close those fucking feet and they're not closing. So I'm like, I guess it's gonna break if I throw her with enough force. So I just tried to fucking shit can her as hard as I could. But it still didn't work. So I guess
am
I
the
just
fucking table, mates.
just giving up.
Your face
Hey.
betrayed you twice.
I appreciate the effort.
To
I appreciate.
to be fair though, to be fair, I think it worked in the sense of the second time I was legit pissed, so I threw her looking legit pissed, and the crowd got really into it. Because they were like, oh, we threw her with really, like a lot of rage. So the crowd loved this. They didn't care it didn't break.
Yeah.
So, to be fair, it worked in that sense. But,
But to be fair, you suck.
yeah, I do suck. I do apologize.
I
So I'm
mean,
gonna. But now, if I didn't break the table, she's gonna go straight into 3.
Oh,
Or maybe not. I guess. I don't know. Well.
well, that's a present you didn't open this match.
Let's hope Claudia gets to open it. Oh,
Yes,
Let's go
she
for the
gets to
last
open
guess.
one.
Okay. So I need to do some explaining because you guys are not gonna get it. But so this.
Her reaction.
Okay. So
this
this
moment-
gift
Yeah.
has a picture of a man in it. This man is called Nicolau Breiner, and he was a Portuguese actor. He's now passed away. I'll explain the story in a bit, but just so you know, Claudia didn't know it was a picture of him that she was going to open. So that's a genuine reaction to her.
well, she just waffled you over the fucking head with it after she laughed.
Yes, she fucking did.
Oh,
And I
dear.
told her, hey, it's probably not gonna break, but just hit me very hard. And it broke into a million pieces.
New champ. New champ
And history was made.
again.
So,
in Portugal.
context for Nicolau Breiner. So, in 2019, I went to the UK with Claudia. And we were in an area called the Midlands, which, how is it called? Is like in the middle of England, right?
It's around Birmingham.
And we decided, and we went to London. There was one day where we had to go to London, so we had to go down south, right? And it was a long trip, and to pass time, we just decided to play the Wrestlers game. You know, when you just saying names of wrestlers back and forth. But there was a point where we just got bored, and I just started saying random names. And for some reason, I said Nicolau Brano, which is the name of this actor. For some reason, it became the funniest thing I've ever said. And we just kept saying this to each other the entire day. To the point where we're in the middle of London, in McDonald's, and we're almost rolling in the floor laughing, just telling this man's name to each other. And so, I just told her, hey, you're gonna open the gift, it's gonna be a picture of someone. But I never told her what it was going to be. So that was her genuine reaction. And just so you know, this clip, the clip of this got viral on the internet, like 150,000 views on Instagram and stuff. So
Yay! Nelson goes viral with Claudia Bradstone. History made again.
Nice. Nice. I love it.
she's legitimately my best friend in the world. So like now, honestly, like that's like one of the moments, like one of my favorite moments in my career, like legitimately, because like my best friend literally in front on my biggest show for a championship that's genuinely a world championship. Like I won it in Canada. It's been defended in the US. It's been defended in Europe, in the UK, in Portugal. Like it's legitimately a world championship, and I got to do that favor for my friend, right? So like that was legit like the one of the coolest moments in my career.
Here
And
comes Paul Garv.
so Chris knows who this person is. So how can I explain it to you, Toddy? So this man's name is Paulinho. And what happened is, so Claudia Bradstone was in a tag team with a wrestler called João Milão. Okay, who was Chris's favorite wrestler.
Oh yeah. Hands
Unfortunately, Chris got hurt, right? Not Chris. João Milão got hurt. And so there was a tag team tournament for the first ever tag team champions. And Claudia had to get a replacement, and Paulinho stepped in. And they didn't really work out, but they got a draw. They lost 2 matches and drew 1, which was already pretty big. And now the tournament is over, but I guess Paulinho wants her to be officially his tag team partner. And the crowd is telling her to accept, but
No, she just won that great looking title. It's her moment, sir. Let her have her moment. It's not about you.
so she says no.
Friend zoned. Or tag zoned in this case.
Yeah, tag team zoned. She says that I think she just like she has a tag team partner. Like she already has a tag team
replace
partner.
it.
It's not because he's hurt that you know.
Nope.
I can see him
understand.
becoming a jilted tag team partner and trying to come after her belt.
Or I mean, and truthfully, like, I think isn't this guy any new? Like did he just come out and get like finished?
Yeah, he has like
Debut this year.
Yeah.
he has like 5 matches in his life.
He's listen. That's like motherfucking She-Ra. He needs to stay in his goddamn lane and understand that business is business and leave with no hard feelings, because I feel like if he barks up the Claudia tree, he's not going to like the end result. And I'm not trying to be a smart ass. I'm not trying to be a dick.
A little exclusive from here. Not really exclusive because I'm not going to say too much, but something's coming. Wink, wink. Nudge, nudge.
I'm picking up what you're throwing down. I've heard through the grapevine.
Something's coming.
I've heard some things.
You have connections, Chris.
I wait for confirmation. I don't till I hear it from other people, and I hear it from yes. But I'm all in on it. If it's what I think, I'm here for it. And I think that's
so Nelson, introduce this match.
Oh,
okay. So this match is a four-way match, and it's for something that we call the CORROIOS key. So the CORROIOS is the name of the town where we are, and the key is a key that can open a proverbial safe, and inside that safe there's an opportunity for any championship in all of Portuguese wrestling. Anytime, any place, any title. So it's important, I guess.
It's a big match. And I like the fact that Hendrix is involved in it.
Yeah, and
he's certainly dressed for the occasion.
I will be right back.
Yes, gentlemen. He is a very classy man.
We've known Andy for pretty much a decade, and he's one of the best. And we're really lucky to have him in the Portuguese scene.
Very good wrestler.
Yeah.
Mas está numa forma física, vou-te contar.
Está numa grande forma física, Diogo. Está mais sério. O Timeless Classic foi para... Oi?
The production value throughout all of this has been great, and even the cutscenes that you guys have done, like that commercial for the wrestling school, top notch all the way through.
Thank you. So before I got into wrestling, I went to school for video editing and production and stuff. So I take huge pride on it. And actually, I haven't been saying anything for during the previous match. I saw 2 moments where there was one frame that got missing, and so it got a tiny black flash, and it's nobody noticed, nobody cares except me. But I'm here literally wanting to bite my arm off because I failed. So yeah, but I do take I take great pride in our product looking good, and so thank you for saying this. Fausto, Portuguese wrestler originally from Cuba, very good, and
judo black belt.
Yeah, judo black belt, genuinely. And this is Paulinho, so we already seen him today. He tried to be Claudia's tag team partner. She said no, but he still has a match, and here's coming. It's his debut for WrestleFest in front of a crowd, because the tag team tournament was entirely taped in front of no one. It was just a studio show that we did. So it's the first time in front of a crowd, and he just have infectious energy. People love him. So very new, not a lot of experience, but just a ton of charisma, and you can't help but just love him.
Right. Charisma is such a big part of the battle. You could be the best wrestler in the world, but if you have no charisma behind you, it's hard to even get behind you at all.
Exactly. We're all and some people some people have both. Some people are just one thing more than the other. But you just knowing your strength. And one person that has both is this man.
I said before that Rossi was probably up there as the top 5 wrestlers ever in Portugal. This guy in the future will definitely be there, because
he's
for me he's the biggest diamond in the rough in Portugal. He has all the potential.
I've said it before, and I shouldn't say stuff like this as the one of the promoters. I should be impartial, but Mes is one of my favorite. He's my favorite wrestler in Portugal. He's just my favorite wrestler. Like, he's just so cool. He's very good. He's very charismatic.
Has the
He's one of
looks.
the He's one of the
Yes.
first guys that I like recruited. Like, when we did the first show, so you don't know this, but when the first show that we did was supposed to be only one show, and it was supposed to be a birthday party for me. So it was on my birthday, and I just wanted to do a show with my friends, right? Mes is the first guy that I booked purely based on seeing him in the ring. I saw him wrestle and I was like, he's so good, I'm booking him. We barely knew each other. And so, yeah, so I'm happy to see how long he became, and nice super kick here.
He even without opening his mouth, without hearing him, when he came out, he looked like the total package. You mentioned it earlier. He has the look, he had the charisma, he had the energy, and it was infectious, and it made me instantly want to like get behind him.
Yeah, he like, I really, and he just looks great too. Like, I'm just jealous of that physique. And so also the story here, just so you have a little background. So we were talking about that tag team tournament. So Mestre is part of a tag team. Him and DAMIÁO are part of a team called Worst Generation.
Fucking right.
And
Badass. tag
so
team.
Wait.
Mestre is the only person right now that is fully undefeated on WrestleFest. He has never lost a match on our shows, but they were all tag team matches. Okay, that's his first singles match. The thing is,
Well,
of
it's not a
course,
single match.
because he's undefeated, undefeated as a tag team, he was the favorite to win the tournament. Unfortunately, DAMIÁO, on the day of the tournament, decided to, instead of going for the tournament, and I'm not judging, I'm just stating facts. He got booked on a Rev Pro show, which, fair enough,
Hey.
it's a big promotion. I understand.
Yes.
But it's also very frustrating for his tag team partner because of this, because he was supposed to be the champion right now, and he's not, because they just couldn't be in the tournament. So Mestre has been kind of upset at DAMIÁO right now. Okay, like they're not doing good together right now, and well, at least he got this opportunity to be in that match. Also, Mestre is not very happy because, so on this show, we have partnered with another promotion called APW, and the APW Championship will be defended on the upcoming match after this one. And they chose the number one contender. We didn't. They just told us, hey, we want this match and we want this person to be the contender for the belt. And they chose DAMIÁO. So Mestre is like, bro, you left me hanging, plus you get a title shot, and I'm just left with nothing. So there's a fair bit of frustration here. So
nice.
So Mestre is trying to win this match.
Better friends.
He's trying to win this match to at least win something. Because if you and let's just imagine, what if Mestre wins and then DAMIÁO wins the belt on the next match?
Right.
I'm just saying.
Ooh, I like it.
Somebody's trying to stir the pot. That's.
I'm not. I'm just stating facts.
Well, I think.
Just put him down like you don't belong here.
Fuck you.
I do love the fact that you gave this guy a match. I popped when I saw him come out. When I lost it when I saw Luís come out. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, freight train.
I'll say this. I respect the hell out of and help me if I mispronounce the last name. Is it Mistro? Is that how you pronounce it?
Mestre,
so-
mestre.
If you wanted to say it in like an English way, just say mestre.
Okay. Mestre.
It means master.
But yeah, it literally means Lewis Master. Yes.
When we forget what show, well, I guess it was a tag show, and I put a clip out when we were watching those back, and I appreciate him because he sent me a DM. He was like, "Hey man, I'm gonna like, you mind if I use this?" And I was like, "Bro, go ahead." Like, it's like, "Oh, I just didn't want you to like, see me put this out here because I'm gonna slam it, but it's not." I was like, "I get it, bro. Do what you gotta do. It's content. Use it. If you're gonna use it for a story, even better. If you need something out of the full show, that you need clipped out, tell me. I'll do it for you. Whatever I can do to help you out, guys. That's what we're here for, and I mean that wholeheartedly. It's not just blowing smoke. If something comes up and you need something, hit me up. I'm more than happy to help you guys. All of you. You've all been really good to us. It's the least that we could do back. Oh, it was great.
Seeing Andy doing a head scissors is wild.
Dude, I've known him for 10 years. I've never seen him do a dead scissors. That's like, and this, what he's going to do now, I've never seen him do ever in my life.
He's getting in good shape.
And he's a big dude. He's a big dude. So, yeah.
Because when you think Hendrix, you think classical British style wrestling.
Yeah, you don't imagine like a head scissors and a dive right after.
Right.
Lucha Hendrix.
But
poor guy. This guy, poor guy.
He's trying, man. Like, trying is important, Just have to try. Always try.
Oh, spear. Double time. Uh-oh.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
No.
Thanks for coming. Oh, watch out!
Yeah, that probably sucked.
Just a little bit.
And the kick from Mestre probably sucked as well.
It does.
Magic killer.
Yeah, well, I guess he's mad as his tag team partner, so maybe it's time for him to find a new one. I'm just saying.
I mean, Jesus
He needs
Christ.
better friends. I say it.
DAMIÁO, if you're still in chat, man, what do you got to say about all this? Because Nelson's talking some shit, bro.
Explain your behavior, sir.
Well, to be fair, again, I'm not judging. Like, I understand why he chose what he chose, but I also understand Luis's frustration, right?
No, man, we're
selling
tickets here. I got you. No, I'm gonna side with DAMIÁO on this one because it's an opportunity. And truthfully, Worst Generation is a badass fucking tag team that it's only a matter of time at any point if they were teamed together that they would get a shot at these straps. Just a matter of time. Beautiful elbow drop right there on the money.
Because before DAMIÁO did it, because before DAMIÁO.
Sorry, marked out. My bad.
So yeah, so we got it. Before, and again, I was going to say, before DAMIÁO went to Rev Pro and didn't continue the tournament, because it was I'm saying this for Tori, it was like a round robin tournament, okay? So like everybody wrestled everybody. So they still had one match, and they did one match and they drew. Like nobody lost, they didn't lose the match.
Oh,
and one of the team, and the team they drew with are in the finals. So if they win, I guess that would make Worst Generation #1 contenders technically, and at the same time, Mestre now has the key, so he has double the opportunity if he wants. Because like, let's imagine, and I don't know if that's the case. We're gonna find out in the main event, but if the Stews win the belts, which are the ones that drew with Worst Generation, they
Fantastic
drew,
match.
so they didn't beat Worst Generation. So we have contenders there, plus the key. Like Mestre has double the shot now, if he wants to, because again, he can use the key for any title he wants. So,
Wow.
does he want it for the tag belts? Does he want it for a belt just for him? We don't know.
Tell you that tag match that he's referring to, 20 minutes. 20-minute time limit. Fucking fantastic.
Yeah, 20-minute time limit. And my personal favorite match that's ever been on any of my shows.
It's considered probably the best tag team match ever in Portugal.
It was on
Okay.
my personal 2024 matches of the year. Of my personal.
And so, yeah, talking
That I-
about Damião,
Speaking
here
of,
he is.
Hey, my dude. Let's go.
Here he comes for his big title match.
Ah, I see how he suddenly reappeared when he comes out.
cheeky little bastard.
Here we go. This is one I've been waiting on too. So I'll pull the curtain a little bit behind, or pull the curtain back a little bit. So when I filmed with Baltazar, we've started doing in-character stuff too, with some other feds and doing some other promotional stuff. And so Baltazar hits me up and he's like, "Hey, do you mind if I do this in character? Like this would be great." And I'm like, "Yeah, man, sure, no problem." And it was like 2 weeks before this show at that point in time. But I also had like 3 other interviews scheduled as well the same week. And I was trying to flip them all so I could get everything together and out. I knew I wasn't going to get it done in time. And anyway, Baltazar hits me up and this is like, I don't know, 4 or 5 days for the show. And he had asked me if I had time to do anything. And I was like, fuck, man. I was moving. I was getting all my shit together to pack up and move to a new city. I stopped what I was doing. I was like, you hold on 1 minute. I got you, my man, because this is a big deal. I went through and cut all the clips of stuff and started dropping them that days leading up to it. And I said to him everything, too. I was like, you fucking go ham, bro. Here's your 10. Go do what you need to do.
Mm-hmm.
So, yes, that was just a fun fact.
This is what? It's the oldest and probably the prettiest belt right now in Portugal scene.
Mm.
The prettiest belt right now.
Yes.
I'm okay. This I can say. That's an exclusive for you, CCP Podcasting and CCP Podcasting fans.
We're here for that.
I today, literally minutes before I got on this call, I've ordered a new title belt for WrestleFest.
Oh.
Do tell.
Coming very soon. But yes, this is the APW title. The lineage goes back to 1993.
Wait a minute.
And they're the oldest promotion.
We're not going to gloss over the fact that you just said that you've ordered a title belt, a championship belt. So I need to know what the name of this championship belt is and what does it represent. That's what I need to know.
What about you wait for a bit?
Okay. We end this call, we end this show in like 30 minutes, 40 minutes. Yeah, I can wait that long. I got you. No, I'm just whenever it comes out, I need to know. That's exciting.
Yeah, of course.
I love hearing that.
Of course. So, he brought a chair, but I don't think he wants to attack anybody. I just think he wants to sit. Ringside and watch this, you know?
He's supporting his tag team partner.
Yeah, of course. Just supporting his tag team partner.
Wink, quick, not such.
Oh. He says, I have the key. Oh.
Now,
the key to your ass.
You know, ignorant American over here. Is that key usable at any time, or does he have to like announce his shot?
It's like Money in the Bank. It's cashable, any place, anytime, whenever you want. Yes.
Any company in Portugal.
No.
Yeah, exactly. Any company in Portugal. We all agreed. So any title.
Oh.
So
I got Rollins
What
vibes
if the
for
title
this.
is being defended outside? What if the title he wants to cash it in is being defended overseas? Can he cash it in there?
Well, yeah, you just again, it's valid for any belt, so I don't care if the title is being defended in fucking Colombia, then he goes to Colombia and he wins the belt.
Exatamente, Diogo, ele é o campeão mais novo da história do país, ex-campeão de honra do Wrestling Portugal.
So yeah, again, Master got very mad at me.
Uma das estrelas.
He got very mad at me as the promoter for giving Damião a title match, and I was like, bro, I didn't do anything. I just had the title match that was going to happen, and APW is the promotion that fucking recognizes the belt, told me we want Damião as the contender, so I just made their wish come true. So I'm sorry, Mestre, I understand you're frustrated, but don't hit the messenger over here. I didn't do anything.
Yeah, the crowd here they're jacked. This is a big fight.
Yeah, they are. They were very, very hyped.
Big fight feel here.
So, and Damião is like, I think he's 21. Are you 21, Damião? Or just 20? I don't know. Whatever. All I know is that he's been champion before.
The youngest one.
19. Okay, well, not even 20. Okay, so 19 years old. He won.
Such a baby.
He won a title on his first match ever.
'Cause he's the biggest man.
But it was never
19.
a main championship.
Okay.
19. Put some
19 years old.
Let's put some respect on that.
Bro, like I'm not old. I don't think I'm old.
I am.
I am.
Beat
With
ya.
that said, Damião makes me feel old.
I don't make no bones about it, bro. I'm the get off my lawn guy. And I'm okay with that.
Exatamente, Diogo. E o Baltazar é lutador técnico, é calculista, é metódico.
A nice feeling out process here.
De tudo. É sem dúvida grande lutador e tem o apoio da casa.
Is this a first time meet in singles?
Yeah.
In singles, I do believe so. Yes.
Fantastic.
Fantástico. Teve na Ref Pro. Conseguiu competir
Oh, I see y'all
Nice
got the
by
referee
Baltazar.
with the good
Beautiful
hair in
by
there.
Damião.
Leon Slater e Luke Jacob.
Good
The
to
referee
see you,
with the good
Jacob.
hair, Matador.
Luscious mane. I love that. I'm gonna start calling him the luscious one.
The luscious one.
And I just like there's a saying in Portuguese wrestling is like, if you don't like Matador as a person, you probably have issues.
You're a piece of shit. You're a piece of
Like
shit.
I don't know anybody that has one bad thing to say about him. Just a lovable man.
He just looks infectious. Like is that in a positive way, not a negative way. By the way. Beautiful armbar right there.
Very good technical like wrestling. Both of them are very good technically. Obviously, Baltazar being a trainer, that's pretty cool. But like,
Mine too, Toddy.
Guys.
okay, so a little pulling down the curtain. The lights just turned off, and I shouldn't say this, but I'm gonna say it because he's on the call with us. Mr. Lobo over here was warming up for his match, and by accident, just kicked a cable or something that turned the lights off.
Here's
The
what
entire
happened.
venue.
Here's what fucking happened. So, I used this moment to get to the other side of the stage because me and my partner with the enter, we come like this. So I used the opportunity to go there because everyone would go be looking to the ring, not to me. So I put behind the curtains. Problem was, people from that side right now could see him. He's like, fuck, where do I go? There was like a big gym mattress in the middle, so it's like, I'm gonna hide behind the mattress. And so I did. I went behind the mattress, I laid there, and everything was fine. Problem? The fucking cable passed underneath, and I didn't notice.
So he just unplugged the lights for everybody. Yeah. And now they're back.
Just admit you're clumsy, bro. It's okay.
Fuck, yeah. Oh yeah, I'm the first one.
Klutz.
He said he wanted the only spotlight of the evening.
Exactly.
Keep your eyes on DAMIÃO here. No. Put on the brakes.
Last time he did this, exactly. Last time he did this, he landed on his head and just gushed blood. So now he's scared. He's not sure he can do it now, and he's still hurt. Again, Baltazar remembered, and now taking advantage of it. He got about... DAMIÁO, how many stitches did you get? 7? 8? Something like that?
I remember seeing the either a picture or a clip.
6.
I mean,
60.
I think it was a picture
6
that he
stitches.
posted. God damn, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, he landed right on his head.
Dude, it was the scariest thing I've ever seen. Like, so it was live. It was live, like live on Twitch, for a special like streaming event that like a famous streamer was doing. And like when that happened, you could hear the director of the thing being like, "Don't film him! Don't film him! Don't film him! Don't film him!" And like, I know it's because of the blood, because blood can have you kicked out of Twitch. However, it just looked like it's just a very bad thing happening. You know, like it's scary when you see like the director just like, "Don't film the dude! Don't film the dude! Don't film the dude!" Like, what, is he dead? Like, that was like scary.
No, that's...
Oh, you piece of shit.
Yeah, that's nasty. That's mean.
Worst generation indeed.
Championship's on the line.
Yeah.
All bets are off. And listen, Lobo bitching about anybody doing anything.
Oh yeah, I'll be the first one.
That's also true, yes.
I'll be the first one to rip an eye out.
Right.
And you love it.
Probably will. Oh, look at these. These are just disrespectful.
Oh my. The way he came off those ropes, I was like, oh no.
Oh, you didn't have to put that in chat, Toto. You can just tell him. Nice mustache, bro.
Nice mustache.
Nice.
Like it needs to be recorded for prosperity. Like it needs to be written.
Nice. That was a stiff leg kick right there. That was beautiful. That's like a Cody Rhodes stash from back in the day, for those who can remember that.
The dashing one, right?
Yes, that is majestic.
You
And
know
like
me,
not
and a lot of people
everybody,
get that.
not everybody can rock a mustache. Like it's something hard to just rock. Like
Fuck, now
I
you're giving me
couldn't.
flashbacks to when Mestre tried to rock a mustache.
yeah, no. I haven't seen it.
Go cut that off your face.
This is new.
I haven't
that
seen
match.
it, but I'm already
He-
saying like,
I probably have pictures of it somewhere.
no, I don't want to see
Joey
them.
Ryan, but good.
Damn,
I don't
want
wanna
to
see
break
it.
out new gear for this show? I don't think I've seen him in the shorts.
Ooh, nice.
good
So like he does wear the shirt, but I don't think he used the white too much. But I think he already used it once. But like it's very rare. Like it's big match gear, you know.
Okay.
I mean, I use this opportunity to give a shout out to Sonia from
Who does the gear?
Yeah, so right now
Queen.
we have a seamstress in Portugal. that is doing what 90% of the wrestlers' gear right now in Portugal. And she's like this mask. She made it. That gear that Baltazar is using and the jacket he used, also her. Like probably most of the guys' gears that you saw this show and you'll see was done by her.
Oh yeah, no, like again, we're in a country where wrestling doesn't exist, right? So for the longest time, you had to go to
Japan, England, Mexico.
You had to go, to just or if you wanted to have gear made in Portugal, you would have to go to another seamstress, but like they had no idea what they were doing. Sonia, she just like, oh, wrestling gear? I've never done it. I'm gonna try. And then once I did one of them, I'm just gonna Google everything I know about wrestling gear, and I'm gonna watch YouTube videos, and I'm gonna watch other people's work. And she just kept improving, and now her gear is up there with anybody's like wrestling gear.
Nice single leg crab.
She used to do. She still does it. Gymnastics dresses for competition. And last time I went to her, she said that 80% of her business is now wrestlers, and she's over the moon with that. So the tag is hashtag lucha.libre.wrestling.gear.
Send me that in a
Give her a
DM
shout.
as
If you
well.
guys want gear from her, give her a shout out at the Instagram. She's a lovely lass.
Send me a DM with that information, either on Instagram or whatever, and I'll put it.
Yes,
I'll link it in the video description too.
Nice
Beautiful
kicks.
penalty kick. Oh,
Dude, they're very good.
first,
I shouldn't say this because he's gonna be like, I don't know, he's gonna like become like get a big head. He already does have a big head, but yeah, you're very good, DAMIÁO. You're very good.
bro, I'm clipping that.
Nice.
I got you, DAMIÁO. we're clipping that. He will not be able to take it back. DAMIÁO also answered. He did say that is definitely special gear used only one other time. And yes, he has it's a very nice mustache indeed. So that's facts. And he has the biggest ego in the world. Is true. There you go. From the man himself. Got him locked in here. Oh,
I have really a tough spot, like a soft spot in my heart for two wrestlers working the figure four in a 2025 match. That's just like, it's so good. Like yes. Make like the old school 80s wrestlers proud.
I hope I didn't miss the timing on this clip.
And I love how the crowd was so much into this match. Like honestly,
they're here for all of it, and this match specifically has gotten them up, like hard.
Baltazar a puxar pelo público. Será que é comeback incrível? Ui, que grande
I missed the fucking clip by 3 seconds. It's okay. I got the timestamp. We're still gonna make that one happen.
Está concentradíssimo. Estão ambos os lutadores concentradíssimos. Olha o Damião.
Up across the shoulders, Fireman's carry. Oh, I thought maybe we were thinking go to sleep.
he just focuses on the knee of.
Keychain.
Oh my.
No, sir.
No, you're gonna have to do better with that cover with this opponent.
Yeah, man.
It's not gonna be that easy.
It's just like Baltazar just focused on on Damião's head from the injury, and Damião was like, "Yeah, oh yeah, motherfucker, so I'm gonna start eating your knee until you fucking lose your leg." And so that's the dynamic of the match right now.
Yes. Oh.
Oh,
Nice. He has a sweet shining wizard.
Hey, he goes so high with it.
Yeah.
he's one of the futures of Portuguese wrestling, in my opinion. I think he's definitely one of the pillars that I would be building around. That's for goddamn sure.
Going on the stage. Like, I loved when we showed up on the day, and the people from the venue were like, "Hey, do you guys want a long stage from the stage to like a long ramp from the stage to the ring?" And I was like CMLL or like New Japan or like Tokyo Dome. Like, yes, I do.
Of course.
So yeah,
Right.
I was very happy about it.
I love how this is the
it
first
sucked.
time on the show that the ramp has even been used as a quote unquote
Right.
weapon.
Makes it special.
Yeah, sounded good too. Probably didn't feel.
And
too
it
well.
probably sucked.
Yeah, probably
Just
didn't
saying.
feel too well for it.
Yeah.
Hurls back into the ring by Baltazar.
Oh. That's not the timeout that he asked for.
Exactly. No timeout.
Nope. He gave way.
Exactly. Well, just Damião just kept going after that knee, man. Guys, I'll be back in 1 second because if not, I'm gonna run out of battery and I'm gonna disappear. So I'll be right back.
That's not good. You gotta do what you need to do.
Oh, nice.
Oh.
Oh!
Oh, wow. Wow. What an incredible
That was a
ending.
good
End's over.
finish.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
And
You can see the eyes of the hungry wolf.
I saw.
that was a fantastic fucking match.
Yes.
I really enjoyed that. I was looking forward to it, but I knew it was happening.
And the show could have ended here, but there's still the main event.
It's going to be a tough act to follow.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be a tough act to follow.
Well, we tried.
We're going to find out in just a minute, though. That's for damn sure. But I with this match specifically, I mean, all the matches tonight have been fantastic. Let's just be fair.
Oh.
When it comes to thus far, match of the night.
That was an exceptional match.
Well, it's my match of the night.
Very
so far.
very happy about this match.
A little tension going on here.
Well, he's telling him I got the key, man. Maybe
Yeah, but who says I'm coming for you?
maybe I'll use it now.
That's going to be a really good trope for him
And
to play with.
If he used the key, won the belt, and then rubbed it in Damião's face. Oh.
Right?
Y'all stop it.
Well, bro.
Fucking stop the fucking hate here on Damião. The dude's fucking...
I'm not hating. I'm like, we're not hating. We're just stating facts, Chris.
No, you're not. You're wishing shit into existence that has
Speaking
no
of rubbing
business
in.
being wished into existence. I'm just saying.
Listen, Damião is one of the few people that have ever got the words "nice
wait a
mustache"
minute.
out of me.
And now he's telling Damião like, I got this and you got nothing. Like we could have something together, but now I got this and you got nothing, and now Damião is asking for Mestre to come back to the ring.
Não sei se o mestre quer te ouvir, Damião.
So, just little thing like I because I'm using my phone and stuff, so like I'm not hearing what Damião says, so I'm gonna translate from memory, just so you guys know. But pretty much, Damião is saying I know I've not been the best partner, and I apologize. So pretty much like he says that he hasn't been the best partner. And then he asked, like, what do you want me to say? Do you want me to apologize in front of everybody? Well, then I'm fucking sorry. And he cursed. And the promoter in me was like, please don't curse in front of children. But I was like, you know what? That was emotion, and I get it. So he said he's fucking sorry. And then he said that he just, for the first time in his life, he thought of himself and didn't think of others. And he understands that Mestre is upset, but he's sorry, and you know what? They should get together again.
Man, and face whoever fuck ends the next match and take the belts from those motherfuckers.
Yeah, he said let's reunite and take the belts off whoever is going to win. And he called them motherfuckers. And again, the promoter in me was like, don't say this, but it does. Okay, so yeah, worst generation.
A lot of emotion right there too in that promo. by
Yes.
the way. I can't speak the language, but I can read facial expressions. But
Nice shot.
Yeah, no, the camera was specifically for him showing the belt. That's why I left this shot. I didn't want to just film his crotch, Lobo. You know, I just wanted him to just
you want to catch his
point
ass
out
as well.
the belt.
Nós vimos no último WrestleFest. Estarão
I wasn't gonna
juntos
say anything.
para mais uma
I was
grande
like,
tentativa.
Hey, yes, he's the ass of Portugal.
I might have left it a little bit too long. Yes, I do. Whatever.
Oh, shut up. Time for the best interest in Portuguese wrestling.
Yeah, that's true. Damião says the pop for the reunion was crazy, and that's true because again, like a lot of people were new fans, so they don't know the entire backstory. However, it's a story everybody can get behind. You know, it's like it's clearly two friends. There was issues between two friends. And now they're friends again. Like, it's an easy story to get behind, right? And everybody
Look at
got
those
it.
belts.
That was, and yes, the belts.
Yeah, but are they really on the same page? Or is
Well,
Luis,
we'll see.
or is Luis playing? Yeah,
I don't know, man. Like,
many
Belíssimos
layers to that
títulos,
story.
e isto representa marco histórico no wrestling nacional. Os primeiros campeões nacionais tag team.
Time to make history again.
Beautiful belts. Yes, history's being made.
they are.
I'm not gonna lie, you guys. Like, as a huge tag team wrestling person, the day I opened the box and I took those two belts out of the box, I did cry a little. I was like, that's pretty cool, man.
Eu posso dizer o quão isto é
That's pretty
importante
cool.
para o wrestling
I am
nacional.
not mad
Os
at you for
primeiros
it, because I would've
campeões
done the
nacionais tag team.
same thing.
Isto é histórico e é no WrestleFest After Dark, no ginásio Clube de Corroios. Que Diogo para mim.
All right, so let's see this entrance that knocked out all the lights.
The strength of the wolf pack is the wolf, and the strength of the wolf is the wolf pack.
És mesmo sem classe.
And here comes Kevin Nash. No,
Não
I'm kidding.
reconheces
But
Gomez,
quando ela está à tua frente.
Lobo. Watch that cord, buddy. There
Okay.
we go.
so yeah, ALCATEIA means the wolf pack. Yeah. Two
A Alcateia
two bearded old
Lobo
dudes.
Iberico.
That's how I called them.
Ficaram em primeiro lugar da Liga Tag
Now, does this fall under the 20-minute time limit, or is it just one fall?
No.
Two
So the finals have no time limit. The 20-minute time limit part of the tournament is over. So ALCATEIA beat everybody. They have no losses. While their opponents, Stews, we joke, so that's a joke only Portuguese will understand. But Portugal in soccer a few years ago won the Euro Cup,
Yeah.
and most of them they reached the finals by
Tying everything.
doing mostly draws. But they still reached the finals, and at the end they won. So Stews, they're in the finals, and their record in the tournament is 1 win, 2 draws, and 1 loss. But they're still in the finals. And the team that beat them is ALCATEIA. So it's a rematch. And it's the finals this time. It's for the titles. It's for the first ever National Tag Team Championships.
History, baby.
So-
History right here.
And the thing is, it's a complicated match because it's 2 teams that usually the crowd doesn't get behind. Okay, they're 2 teams that are usually they're not really in the good graces of the crowd. However, I guess people hate ALCATEIA so much they're okay to side with Stews for a bit.
I don't see
Well,
why.
I mean, Stews just came out on
Just
straight
tonight.
babyface mode. This whole entourage just stormed out that curtain. I would be giving him an ovation too. And he's playing to the crowd. But you're right.
Well,
they don't.
I guess like this time for once the crowd is with them, so hey, let's encourage them for a bit.
No,
I'm not used to that, but
I get it. I like how they're playing into it though.
but then just I'm not spoiling the result of this match or anything. I'm just saying something like on the next show, so the show that didn't come out yet on YouTube, but that just happened last week or 2 weeks ago. Stefan Stu, who's this man right here, came to me and he was like, "Bro, I think the Almeida crowd would legit stab me if I was too close to them." So I'm just gonna say that's another town. That's CORROIOS. The people there, they don't hate the Stews too much. Almeida, which is our main area, they would stab him. They would stab him several times. They don't like them.
New Jack style.
Olha lá. Desde quando é que gostas tanto dos Stews?
Damião says, going back to his promo, that it was really hard. But you could tell, and I know that it killed you to make that decision. You
A
know,
hipocrisia deve mesmo reinar em ti.
I think
porque
everybody in this room
não sei o que é que
that
se
are
passa
watching the
contigo.
show and that are attached to what you're doing,
Na
know that
verdade,
that's not
eu tive uma boa
an easy
conversa
spot
com
to
os
be put
Stews
in.
e eles
And
mostraram
yet you had to
que
do
isto é
what you had to
sonho de
do.
meninos
That's-
e quem não fica
I really
a
feel
apoiar
like, and I mean
uma
this,
equipa
that if any other person found themselves in
tem uma
that same
história
position,
tão
they would have
comovente
probably
como
done the
esta.
same thing.
E
So,
exatamente, Diogo, uma história
but it
comovente,
sucks
mas do
that
outro
you
lado
had
tens
to
a
make it.
ALCATEIA, portanto,
It
a
just
tua
it's a
história pode
business
ser
decision.
comovente como tu
Vamos
quiseres,
ouvir o Ramon
Now you're
velho.
back.
mas
You guys apparently are back on track.
É que o
One of
Oliveira
these
está a
two
fazer.
teams is leaving with the tag titles, and Worst Generation is
este
apparently
gajo.
going to be up next
Este Lobo
at some
Iberico é
point.
sempre a
So,
mesma coisa. Ramon,
I don't know.
Well, as the promoter,
absolutamente histórico.
allow me,
Oh, go ahead.
as the promoter, if ALCATEIA wins, okay, I'm not saying that, I'm not, like, if ALCATEIA wins, Worst Generation is not necessarily clean cut the number 1 contenders, okay? I guess they would have to earn it. However, if Stu win, if the Stew cousins win, they didn't beat Worst Generation. So I guess Worst Generation would have a claim to a tag team title shot in this case. So
Well,
I'm saying it as a promoter.
You know, you don't ever.
If Stu's win, yeah.
You don't ever want to give anything away like that, right? Like so, like I mean, I would imagine you're going to say
Let
if
them
Stu's
work
win
for
that, that there would be an argument to be made for Worst Generation. You make them earn it, just like you'd make anybody else do it. You know, whoever loses this match.
Yeah, like I'm just trying to be fair. You know what I mean? Like, I know you didn't show up for the tournament, but that resulted in ALCATEIA winning by forfeit. So technically, ALCATEIA beat you guys. I don't care. They beat you guys. So why would you have a title shot if they already beat you? However, you didn't. The Stews didn't beat you. You also didn't beat them, but they didn't beat you. So you have the belts. I can understand that case. I'm just trying to be fair. I'm just trying to be a fair man here. Okay.
I love you and hate you at the same time right now.
I feel now. I know how you know how I fucking feel every fucking day.
I didn't even know that was possible. I didn't know. I just found out today. That's doable.
You can see he's from Switzerland because he's neutral and everything.
Oh, bro, speaking of, sorry, didn't mean to step on you for a second. Zykin. Nelson, I had a conversation with him. We aired the show today.
I can't wait to listen to it. I haven't listened to it yet, but I can't wait to go back and check.
Yep, it's out. It's put it out today. Had nothing but nice things to say about you. And I just thought it was really interesting how professional wrestling works. Truly is. He came across us doing stuff with you and hit us up on the same day that we watched some of his matches, hours after we went off the air, and had no clue that we had even watched it because it wasn't a spotlight or something I would tag somebody. It was fucking weird. Here we go. Not weird in a bad way, but just interesting how wrestling works.
Yeah, just a weird coincidence.
Lobo Iberico a mandar contra o ringue, Michael Stu. No outro lado,
I need to wrestle Zyken, man. Like, we literally met online before any of us was a wrestler. Like,
he said you guys go back to teenage years.
Yeah. If you would have broken one of the chairs, you would have paid for it, Lobo. Just saying.
If I became champion that night, he is worth it.
É ex-inimigo dos Stews. Ele tinha uma rivalidade que durou mais de 3 anos.
Has this match even technically started?
Nope.
I don't remember, but I agreed with the referees that we were going to leave a little more leeway in this because that's the finals of the first ever tag team titles.
Oh, watch out, Michael! Crossbody block.
Crossbody do palco.
E os Stews, o White Man dos Stews, ali.
The kid grabbed his jacket like, don't touch my stuff.
Estava a dizer, uma rivalidade gigantesca que se tornou num mútuo respeito e agora com tanta
the Stu cousins, so they're cousins, and they were literally, for a while, they were the only tag team in Portugal. There was one tag team, and it was them. So it's kind of like a cool story that finally there's tag team titles and they're in contention for it, you know?
That makes sense.
And well, they got through the tournament. They cheated to beat me and Ricky Boy, I'm just saying.
You're just a loser. Shut up.
But there.
That was rude.
And you guys cheated too, by the way. Don't you think I forget? Don't you think I forgot about the mess in my eyes?
It's only cheating if the ref says so.
Yeah,
I always say win if you can, lose if you must, but always cheat. I learned that from Jesse Ventura. I figured it worked for the body, it worked for me.
This one, he hit me right in the head. It sucked.
Não é um oponente qualquer, são dominantes, são violentos e querem sempre sangue.
Aqui muito bem, Stefan Struve.
Technically,
Muito
technically,
bem.
you lost
Desde o início,
3 of the matches by
Ibérico ao
forfeit.
máximo.
I'm just saying.
O Michael já estava à
All right,
espera desta,
I'm gonna
desde o
end that one
primeiro
too.
episódio
Here's how we
do
end
Tag
that.
Chapada por parte de Michael.
Hey, man.
Outra vez aqui grande pontapé.
How many have we lost via
E
pinfall
olha aqui o
submission?
Gomes a
Mas o
apanhar
que
o
é
Michael
isso? O
Stu.
que é isso?
I'll wait.
0.
Muito bem aqui o
There you
Gomes. Que grande
Enough said.
movimento por parte
Damn,
do
yeah,
Michael.
we're 2-0, baby.
O
2-0.
Michael que teve que ser assistido, levou vários
Who-
pontos no
who's
meio,
in the
depois do
finals?
Ibérico, Trigger.
Yeah.
Eu vou
Yeah,
dirigir
okay,
ao Iberian Trigger.
Who hasn't been pinned?
Não estás familiarizado com o jogo da Alcateia.
Yeah, true.
Just saying.
Us.
Olha aqui a Alcateia muito bem. E o... Muito
There's a lot
bem,
of
Alcateia.
today. There's a lot of tension in that chat, though.
Find out,
Lá
people.
vai. Será que ele vai para o World Strongest Slam?
The
Não.
heat is
Today,
real today.
this
Que grande elbow drop por parte do Lobo Ibérico.
Very nice by
Muito
Lobo right there.
bem aqui a conseguir.
Dois. Não consegue. mas
Corner, fuck
grande
around and find
movimento
out,
por parte
mate.
da Alcateia.
Yes, sir.
Este que é um momento
Era
histórico.
difícil lutar assim
I
desta
swear to
forma.
God, if you don't
limpa.
scream that out in one match in English,
Quando tu
I'm.
queres ser campeão, tu
You
lutas.
know what? You do it when I get down
Está
there.
em jogo.
You hold it until I.
Yes.
Vocês, os primeiros campeões nacionais
Yes.
tag team.
the corner of fuck around and find out.
And I will mark the fuck out.
É
On
verdade,
commentary or
mas
not.
neste
I'm gonna be like,
momento
you're
quem
damn right,
Diving
bro. I got
crossbar. Tu vais sentir esta hoje, amanhã e depois.
É,
Okay,
temos
that
aqui um
joke
homem
is
com
funny,
250
Damião. This one
e
popped
com
me.
1,95 m. É um gigante da margem sul.
This one
is a
popped
good
me.
one.
Really.
Yeah,
Frigorífico
finals, I didn't want to work
autêntico. É uma
Tuesday. Got
besta.
it.
Este Gomes.
Mas o Gomes não vai assim tão facilmente ao chão. Já estava ali a tentar Michael Stu. Ele que quer utilizar o seu arsenal. Mas
That was very
muito bem
okay.
o Gomes
This one got me
para
good.
baixo.
Bem o André Mota aqui.
E a acertar no queixo, mas olha, o Ibérico a repor a igualdade.
Qual
André Mota, o
igualdade?
que é que
Qual
está aqui a
igualdade?
fazer? Isto é
Estava
2 contra 2.
simplesmente a ter o
Oh,
seu
man.
amigo e lutador em conta.
E muito bem aqui o Gomes. Consegui mandar que grande
Oh,
movimento por
Gomez.
parte do Gomes.
Big
Grande,
power move right there.
Grande Gomes. Dominante meu. E ele
Just throwing. Like that's one thing about Gomez. He's like not necessarily does pretty stuff. He just throws you around. But that's enough, I guess. Like when you're that tall and that big and you just throw people around and
Yeah,
you hurt them.
E se existe alguém que quer
And,
estes
yeah.
títulos, são os tu.
That's what I would
Jogo,
expect when I
nos
look at
momentos
him.
mais decisivos,
Yeah,
estes
right?
parecem
It's just like
que não conseguem
he's exactly
ganhar.
what you expect him
Parece
to
que eles
be.
não são clutch o suficientes.
like I'm not trying to. I'm
Esse é
not here to see
difícil.
him doing
A perderem
moonsaults
quase
and
sempre os momentos
sentons. I'm
decisivos.
here to see him
Mas
throwing
depois
people
Michael
around.
a fazer um
Well,
comeback.
he does come out of the come out from the ropes sometimes. Like sometimes he has surprises in his bag.
Yeah, there is one clip of him that he does a really lucha move.
Muito bem, Stefan Stu mandar.
True.
Grande uppercut contra Gomes.
Oh, dude, I love Stefan Stu. I say it every time we're watching this show. He's a shitty human being, but he's a one hell of a wrestler,
A mandar ao chão.
and I love
E agora a pegar
to see him in the ring, man. Like, it's
Oh,
Não
no,
consegue
sir.
tanta
That's
força.
not the move to make.
Oh,
This one is.
Grand Slam.
E o Lobo
Oh, my.
Ibérico,
sir, do you know where you are?
momento
How many
do
fingers
Stefan.
am I holding up?
Muito bem aqui o Lobo Ibérico a eliminar
Yes.
Michael Stu. Olha o Lobo Ibérico.
Oh,
Cannonball.
Yeah, like Stefan Stu is so strong, and like we say it every time, like he doesn't look like he is,
Dois.
but he just is. He is he's a very strong boy.
Muito
That
bem aqui
piece
no
of
Mitchell Reed
bullshit.
também a ver o braço de Stefan Stu.
Lembrar que os Stus têm uma experiência brutal. Portanto,
To be fair, you guys keep cheating all the time, so I
Where,
guess
where did I cheat this whole match? Where?
yeah,
Where?
not yet, not yet.
Oh, we're foreshadowing here.
Olha lá vai Gomes já contra o ringue. Outra vez Michael Stu.
I have no idea what you're talking about. Everything's been fair
Bem
game.
aqui o Lobo Ibérico.
And they're three, we're
até
two.
trabalha tão bem, até é esquisito pensar que estrearam como
It's
equipa
already
no
a handicap
estrear ao
match. I don't
Almada.
know.
São muito fortes.
Oh,
jogo e muito
hello,
bem aqui.
hello.
A Alcateia. Close line.
Michael a salvar o combate para os
saved out of
Stus.
nowhere. You look like you finna pay for that. And you did.
Grande Big Boot de Gomes.
We knew this match had to be high energy.
Muito bem aqui, Stefan Su.
Yeah.
Vai para o tag. Muito bem aqui.
And
mas
okay,
mais
pulling back the curtain a little bit.
É o
So
Gomes que vai para
I was
Michael Su,
told
muito bem, Enzaguri.
Agilidade incrível.
by the venue, it ended up not being true,
Mas é muito difícil contra
but
Gomes.
it was
Gomes é
sold
muito
to me
forte.
like
Gomes vai tentar
if you guys are not out of the venue,
Mas
like
o monstro não cai.
if
Before
there's
midnight.
still fans inside this venue at midnight,
Isto é inacreditável.
you're all going to jail. Like, of course, exaggerating, but that's pretty much how they sold it to me. Like,
Será que tem a
this
força
fucking
suficiente?
venue has to be cleared of fans at midnight.
Contra o Gomes é difícil, Diogo.
All I know is that this match
Muito bem aqui o Gomes.
started
E é ele
at
que faz o
like
double suplex.
11:40,
Inacreditável. Double suplex
and
do Gomes.
right before the match started, Lobo wouldn't shut up, just heckling a fan, and I was just like, just start the
fans
fucking
were
match
actually
because you got to be
The
out of
fans
this.
were actually
Out of-
me.
Monstro
Shut
da
the fuck
margem
up.
sul, Diogo, é o Gomes. E Diogo,
And like, yeah,
Damião says,
the
"Oh,
entire time.
everybody was there after midnight, so I know where we're going."
Exactly. Exactly. It ended up not being true, but I didn't know that. I was following the indications that they told me, and I was scared shitless. I was like, end this, like, wrestle this fucking match as fast as you can.
Were they
And
ribbing?
Temos aqui a equipa mais icónica.
Were they
do
fucking
but no, like
Portugal.
honestly, I was watching the match and I was really enjoying it.
Isto é um
but
momento
at the same
absolutamente
time-
histórico. No entanto, o árbitro David Chilrito
But at the
tem
same time,
que
I was like
neste momento está
very
ali
scared.
canto.
So there was like this two like
Ah, pediu para tirar o canto.
this duality. I was like,
Alcateia com dificuldades
yeah.
em cumprir as regras, Líbio.
Well, who gave you that information?
falas tanto de regras, Diogo, mas aquilo que eu sei.
The people from the venue, they were like, you guys need to be out by midnight, or the police might show up. The police never showed up. So
Lá vai o Gomes a mandar Michael Su
fine by me. I'm
Michael Su a
fine.
lembrar
I don't
que já tem ali as costas marcadas por causa de um grande movimento do Lobo Ibérico contra o Paulo.
Like, is that legitimate? Well, could they have really?
Contra as
Could this have been a thing, or
Like-
was it?
Agora aqui Gomes com
So I don't know. I think there's something that has to do.
que é um lutador
I think that has to, with something like with the maybe something that has to do with the noise thing, you know, or I don't know what it is. I don't know. Like it's probably has to do with some kind of permits,
E ele aqui
I guess,
exatamente
you know.
isso.
but
Oh,
This slap.
Que grande chapada,
Motherfucker.
Michael Stu. Ui, cotovelada atrás, cotovelada. Lá vai, está a aquecer, Diogo.
what Damião says, like the police was probably in there partying as well. That almost happened. Like that happened at our last show, the one that hasn't come out yet. The police just showed up in the middle of the show. They saw a venue that was definitely overcrowded. There was definitely too many people in there because it's a venue that's way smaller than this one. And they showed up, they saw this, they just smiled and said, "Have a good evening," and they left. And that was the best thing. That was the best. I was like, okay, thank you, officer. Have a good evening as well.
Que a Alcateia vai permanecer invicta? Ou será que os Stus vão conseguir conquistar aquilo que é deles por direito desde que eram crianças?
E também temos que ter em conta que a Worst Generation
Why does everyone
está
slap you in the face? There's
na
two.
mesma página neste momento e o mestre tem a chave.
I've seen a couple.
Portanto,
Oh,
depois deste combate acabar,
Oh,
no, what did that ref-
Atacar David
what did that
Jacked and
referee do to
stacked
you?
took a fall there.
He says he doesn't cheat, right?
Eu acho que ele
I didn't cheat. He was in the way.
não fez nada de propósito,
Yeah, you know, I was always told they're in the
Claramente
way. Get them out of the
He
way.
did not
Whose
have
fault?
much hair. That's
Olha,
what
lá
it
vai Michael
was.
Stu. Vai para a Death Row. Death Row do Lobo Ibérico. Mas David Chilrito
And
está.
now we've got.
Talking about yeah, talking about cheating. What do you think? What do you say about this?
Okay. I must admit
Ele quer ir para o Iberian
That's-
Trigger.
ele está
that's not right.
a relembrar
That shouldn't
aquilo que
happen.
fez.
However, you did beat up a referee.
Ou melhor, o Lubi
So-
I said he was in the
You got
way.
it
He
coming.
wasn't doing his job.
E olha, super kick.
Super kick.
What about this right now? What about this? Three guys against one. Three guys against one.
Agora, os
Yeah, no, that's not right.
a fazer aquilo
I
que
do
sabem
admit
fazer
that's not
melhor.
right. Again, like
Shut up.
the crowd might like the stews, but they didn't like that, and the stews are still despicable human beings, okay? It's not because the crowd was kind of liking them.
So everyone can see they cheated first. So from here on, it's fair game.
I mean, are you really trying if you aren't cheating?
It's for the first ever tag team titles, like.
Now you're giving excuses.
No, I'm just saying that I do understand, you know.
Well,
And well, you see, you were you were talking about Gomez not coming out of the top rope. Well, he does sometimes. A very heavy man. But there's no ref. Yeah. Well, and you know why there's no ref? Because your partner beat him up.
Let's get Luscious Mane out
again,
here.
he was in the way.
Luscious Mane, I need you in the ring. I need you to get out here to fish.
Exactly. I don't know where Matador was. He was probably getting changed already, like in the shower or something.
Let's go.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
That was a mistake, sir. That was a mistake.
Yeah, he's
I just feel it in my bones.
fuck around.
Oh!
Oh, he did not find out. He got saved by his Padres here.
Que André Mota fosse ao chão. Agora vai para o double choke slam Gomes. Não, não consegue. Vai ser o Stuz agora para o double suplex. Será que vão conseguir?
Dude, I was there when that happened. I don't know if it translates well on the video, but live, the crowd just went apeshit. They saw fucking it was like Hogan Andre in there. Like when Gomez was suplexed, like I saw people just like doing backflips out of like they couldn't believe what they just saw.
I want to tailbone feels.
Right?
That's what I want to know.
And he just missed it. Fuck you missed.
E joelhada na nuca, Diogo, por parte de Michael Stu. Michael Stu vai para o topo.
Uh-oh.
Será que vai?
Olha que David Chilrito está acordado.
Going up.
Está a acordar, será que vai para o Stu Anton Bomb?
Could be the end, guys. Could be the end.
Oh!
Stu Anton Bomb!
Os joelhos do Lobo
It
Iberico.
was not to be.
O Gomes está a ser enterrado.
Oh, we're
Not the
covering
nice
Gomez
chair.
with
What about
chairs.
this? What about this?
Enterradíssimo.
Well,
Toda a gente a
like,
bater.
according to me, if there's like he didn't like hit him with anybody, he just covered him. I don't know. I don't count it. I don't consider it cheating myself.
Shut the fuck up.
Okay, so we can just. All right, guys, you heard it here first. At WrestleFest, you can just cover people with chairs.
Desculpa lá, mas contagem
Lay all your chairs on top of them, and it's okay.
Yeah, you can call, but me throwing someone through them, you can't.
Three. I love
Iberico ainda
Damião
está a
for that,
recuperar.
bro. You're
Ele fez de
great.
propósito e agora está a pagar por isso.
Diogo, não foi de propósito, foi o Michael Stu que
Damião's just
armou
like the hidden
a
gem.
armadilha.
But that's also something that's kind of interesting in this match, is that it's four despicable people just facing each other, and the crowd just decided to hate less one of them.
Powerbomb.
I just love that.
Não consegue Steph.
Oh, wait a second.
Stu.
Oh!
Que grande Mawashi.
Okay, the ref is finally back up,
Bem, aqui os Stus com golpes sucessivos. Este é um momento histórico.
but he
É um
doesn't
momento
really know where he
que
is.
aos
But
primeiros campeões nacionais de tag team.
Context. First match we had in the tournament, I broke that guy's jaw with a knee.
Yeah. Call back.
Vingança serve-se fria.
Dois V-triggers.
There you go, you get the knee. And I guess.
Ou então o Stu Trigger.
E olha agora.
Frog Splash Stefan Stu.
Authentic Stu Splash.
Oh!
Stu Anton
Oh my!
Bomb.
That was a fucking crouton.
yeah, he just crushed you. Deserve V4.
Champions.
Os Stus.
History fucking made.
Os primeiros.
First ever tag team champions. Literally started teaming on like mattresses in their rooms as kids. And now, first ever tag team champion.
We were cheated at least half a dozen times.
Histórico! Os velhos
There will
Again.
be payback.
Again,
There will be payback.
four despicable human beings just being despicable.
Shut up.
No, I think coming out of this, dudes are baby faces. I don't know if I'd go back,
Well,
depending on the reaction.
I didn't last long.
trust me. Again, that's a different crowd. The second they step foot back in the other venue, they got hated.
Okay, I'll
So-
shut the fuck up then.
So they're heels. They're like people were made abstraction this night because they hate ALCATEIA. Fuck ALCATEIA. I'm not saying it. They did.
Nós temos que agradecer
But
muito.
it doesn't mean that we like the stews anymore yet. You know, like let's be careful. You know,
Temos
like
os primeiros
you know, it's like when you're watching the Super Bowl
de tag
and like
team
you don't like any of the teams, but one of them is the rival of your main team, so you're gonna side with the other ones just for that night. That's what happened here. You know?
With this one, I knew the outcome on. I knew that the Stews had won the championships, and I'll peel the curtain back. Because I had talked to, I hit Lobo up, but after, the day after the show, I usually won't ask for anything spoiler-wise. But this, because I knew the significance behind the show and the match, like I needed to know, who made history here. So when Lobo got back to me and told me what, kind of what went down, and that the Stews won the championships, went straight over to Instagram, and I believe I hit up Michael. Michael and I shared some DMs, and I just congratulated him. I was just like, man, really good job. People over here are watching you, whether you know it or not. So, continue to fucking crush it, guy. You guys are doing the damn thing. Like, Lobo didn't give me a whole lot of detail. He was just like, hey, this is a thing, and it's a really good match. This was a really good match.
Yeah. I was happy with it, and by this point, it's 11:56. And I'm just freaking the fuck out. I'm just like,
Just managed. Very managed.
And now our ring announcer is saying, "Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
Fuck
you can
off.
go everywhere you go, but you can't stay here. Bye. Get out. 4 minutes. Let's go
Get the fuck out.
now." You know. That right there. Let me clear the fucking screen. Hold on, then we'll get there. What we'll do is our final thoughts. Except you're here. You guys are right here, so we'll still clip it, and put it out there. But Toddy, let me come over to you first because this was your first live experience with WrestleFest Portugal. Give me your final thoughts, and don't hold anything back just because they're here.
Oh, when have I ever? No. I really enjoyed it. What a welcome to WrestleFest Portugal. I want to see more. It was from start to finish captivating is the word I'm going to use, because production, mic work, and mic work is important here because even though I may not have understood everything that they were saying, I was still drawn in, and that takes immense talent to be able to do something like that. The title belts looked really great. So I think that this is something that I just want to see more and more of, and I really enjoyed it. Hands down, my hat's off to you.
Thank you.
My final thoughts are like this. I always start at the top, work my way down. I mean, the production is solid. You did a really good job putting the show together. I can't commend all of you guys behind the scenes with WrestleFest for what you're doing. Because I think it's really good stuff, and for anyone in any country who is looking at how do you build something, well, this is probably where I would direct them to, would be this product. If you want to figure out how to build something from the ground up in a market that's not established, this is the direction you should probably go. The talent here, you guys already know what I think about you. I thought the matches were great. I love the fact that you kicked it off with Leo and PAULO with the open challenge, and PAULO going down pretty quick. Your match with Claudia was pretty solid. It's good stuff. DAMIÁO and BALTAZAR crushed it. Four-way, great action. HENDRIX is growing on me. I wasn't a big fan of HENDRIX when I first started watching WrestleFest because I didn't understand the character. I just didn't get it. Now I'm starting to get it, and I'm as the more I see of him, the more I really like him. Love the fact that LUÍS pulled the win in that four-way. Again, BALTAZAR, DAMIÁO crushed it. There's no denying that. Eyes were drawn to the main event. I know how special this night was and how historic this night was, and I'm the one guy that will, whether anybody likes it or not, will say that this was a history-making night for Portuguese wrestling. New tag champions crown. I was torn going in when the match was announced, when I knew what was happening. Right after we got through our last watch along, which was the tag team tournament itself. I was torn. I didn't know what was going to happen here. Excuse me, initially. And when I found out that Stu's went over, I was like, okay, I can see that. Now we'll just see how it happens. And the match was great. I mean, I think you guys went 30 minutes. It didn't feel like 30. But
it wasn't that long, but it looked like a long main event, but it was like
Sheet.
It was like 20, I think.
The longest match was BALTAZAR's and DAMIÁO. I think we were in like 18, maybe. I don't know.
I'm about to tell you.
Yeah.
I'm about to tell you when that bell rings, because let's see, where are we?
I think it felt longer because of the action on the
51.
outside in the beginning.
Well, that's what I'm counting.
We wanted to make it.
I'm counting that brawl before the bell. I'm counting that as match time, quote unquote.
It's part of it.
Yes, for sure. And
It's
that's
but it's like it was like 20. It was like maybe a little over 20.
23:41 is what I'm looking at.
Yeah.
150, 1 hour 50 minutes. I'm sorry, we're not waxing semantics. I just think I want to make sure that I'm speaking accurately on it, because it was a good 20 minutes from brawl to finish, and it was solid stuff. And I truly think that you guys are on the cusp of really dominating. What impresses me.
And when we went to that match, like I know that Nelson, when he organized the show, he likes variety, and it was like there was already good technical stuff, and we thought, what are our strengths for this match and what we can bring it that is different. So what we wanted from this match was one word: chaos. Because it's what needed to be. Because the story
I think that was the right choice that you guys made. It's like it was like really built on like, let's just chaos, and at the end there's a winner. You know what I mean? And like it was very different than anything else that happened on the show. So that was pretty cool.
The biggest thing about this that I can't, the highest praise that I can give this the whole show isn't the production, it's not the talent, it's not the matches that I saw. It's because I have expectations now when I see this product. I have since the second show that we watched, when it matched the first one and then got better, because again, we watched out of succession initially. We watched the second show or the third show first and then went back to the first one. So the highest praise that I can give you guys is the fact that you drew 300 people plus on your first ticketed show in a venue that you've never been to before, in a show that was put out 10 days in advance. You had 10-day notice to make this happen, and that's not something to sneeze at, because drawing in a market that you're not familiar with, a new company, if you will, based on the talent that you have on the show, and of course Ricky Boy for bringing a football squad. But at the end of the day,
He always does.
that's where I really like. That's the most impressive part to me, is because that's one of the. And unless you're in the position of running or financing, et cetera, a show, that's the most stressful part. Is you could have the best show in the world, but do you have people showing up and paying the ticket? Well, tonight or
Yeah, exactly. It's that thing. Is like if a tree falls in the forest and nobody's there to see it, did the tree even fall? That's the same thing. Like you can have the best show in the world if nobody watches it. Well, you just didn't have anything.
everybody worked hard here, and I can only imagine that everybody would probably be hyped for this show to begin with, but I could truly only imagine how the genuine reaction from all of you behind the curtain was when you walked out and you saw that packed house. Fantastic stuff. It truly is I just can't believe how wild shit is. You know, we stumbled into this first show this first WrestleFest that we saw, I don't know, right a year ago. And now here we are, fast forward a year later. We have such a great relationship with you guys, and look forward to seeing as much of the product as we can, and definitely want you guys back for the next round when that show gets out. And
Okay. So do you want me to tease it, or just telling you what you can expect?
You can tease it all you wish. Just make sure you play with the right nipple and the left nipple at the same time.
So, and actually, that's actually apropos, because the show after this was called Ressaca de São Valentim, which is translated to English as the Valentine's Day Hangover, because the show happened on February 15th, so the day after Valentine's Day. And here's the card that you will be able to see in a few days when the show comes out on YouTube, maybe a few weeks. I'm the one editing it. I don't have much time. Bear with me, people. So,
working hard.
The Stews are gonna defend their tag team titles for the first time against Fausto and a mystery opponent. Pretty much what they said is, oh, I guess Worst Generation wants us. Well, DAMIÁO again is not at the show. Hey, Mestre, find a new friend, man. We cannot have the title match yet. So, unfortunately, it was like, well, DAMIÁO cannot be here. We beat every tag team. Just give us a new tag team. Form a new team if you want. And so Fausto came out and said, well, I'll wrestle you. And Michael Stu told him, bro, you have no friends. And Fausto said, well, I have people who owe me favors.
Don't tell me who. Don't tell us who. We just got a mystery part.
So I'm not going to say who.
No, it's one of the big surprises of the show.
Yeah, so tag team titles, Stews against Fausto and someone. Then, Claudia BRADSTONE is showing up on the show. Again, as it fits with the theme of the Valentine's Day. She's gonna be.
I'm gonna make you. Because during the show, there were a lot of segments. Are you gonna add them to the final version?
Yes. Everything is gonna make. I mean, the ones that happen backstage, yes and no. You'll see the way it's done. It makes sense. So, why is he saying this? Because Claudia BRADSTONE, is now the Interspecies Wrestling Queen of Crazy champion, and because it's the Queen of Crazy title, we like to have like different stipulations that make things interesting. So, for this show, we decided to have a match called the Match of the 100 Pretenders. What does that mean? So, hours. Anybody can wrestle her, any place, any time, as long as there is a referee. And so the match starts starts the day before, and the 24 hours will end during the show.
Okay.
And so the rules are, if someone pins her, they win the belt and the match is over. Okay? It's not like the belt is always on the line. No, like if you pin her, you win the belt and the match is over. If she pins you, you're eliminated and you cannot try again during the 24 hours. Okay? If she pins you, you're out. And the match ends if the time limit ends, so if the 24 hours passed, or if she's able to defeat 100 opponents. Either or.
Okay. All right.
So this will happen also on this show. Let me remember. Okay. Also, for the Lisbon Championship, Ricky Boy is facing his biggest opponent to date, because Gomez is pretty upset that he got covered with chairs, and he was like, I didn't win the title because I couldn't, because I was covered with chairs. Give me another title match. And I was like, fine, bro. Let's face Ricky Boy. So Ricky Boy defends his
Your partner
Lisbon
versus
title
my
against
partner.
Gomez. And in the main event of the show, again, Luis Mestre decided not to use his key, but he told us that he wanted a match. And, I think about it, it's like, he is the only wrestler that's completely undefeated on WrestleFest right now. Mestre is. And so, you know what? I wanted to give him a challenge. So it's Luis Mestre against recently returned Leo Rossi in the main event.
Oh, me.
So this is our show. And it's coming out in a few weeks on our YouTube channel and here on CCP Podcasting.
Your YouTube channel first, and let's give it, a couple of weeks. Yeah. I don't, I know I appreciate you guys being able to come in and watch with. I definitely.
Oh, I forgot one match.
I want to make sure.
I forgot one
Did
match.
I?
Oh.
Marcos versus Paulinho.
Oh, yes. Also, Marcos Vitória, who's the gentleman that was in the opener on this show, is going to face Paulinho, who's still looking for his first win on WrestleFest. Kind of heartbroken that Claudia doesn't want to team with him yet. But he says he's gonna beat Marcos and he's gonna prove to her that he deserves to be, that he's a good wrestler and that she should reconsider.
I'm loving the stories that you're telling. I have ideas. Dude. There's so much shit going on with our platform.
Just send the list to him. Just send him a list.
Listen, it would be the fifth person company in the last 2 weeks that I've drawn out. I have ideas. I'll send them to you. I will send them to you. You use them if you want to. You tweak them if you want to. You can wipe your ass.
Trust me,
I don't care.
I have lots of ideas too.
Damião, appreciate you stopping in, man. We are not too far behind you. It's always good to catch up, and we'll definitely be in touch, brother. You have a good one. If you guys liked what you saw tonight, it's been on the screen the entire show, right there, WrestleFest Portugal. Catch them over on. Oh, they keep it simple. I love them for it. It's PT WrestleFest over on YouTube, over on Instagram, over on X. But the big thing I need for you guys to do is to hit that subscribe button. Go to their latest video, which would probably be this one, unless, well, maybe not.
Yes.
By the time.
No, yes, currently it's this one.
By the time I release it, it could be the new one. But regardless of what that is, you go over to their page, go to their latest video, go to the comment section below, and tell them CCP Podcasting sent you. Excuse me. And also for you two gentlemen, you can catch Lobo. He keeps it simple as well. Lobo Iberico Wrestler over on Instagram and YouTube. Nelson keeps it simple as well. Oh, Nelson Pereira on all social media platforms. And I also have PT WrestleFest for your YouTube link for right now until we get you squared away if you decide to open one. What do you...
Yeah, no, like I have a YouTube, but I don't really post on it. So go on the WrestleFest one. and subscribe there. My goal, and I dream big. I want 30,000 subscribers, because once you reach 30,000 subscribers, you can open YouTube memberships, which can open to a lot of different ideas that I have. So let's go, 30,000 people. Let's go.
I am here for it.
Subscribe, people.
And DAMIÁO.WP. He's pretty cool as well. And I'm not just saying that because he said it. Because he'll probably fucking kick my head off if I didn't. At the end of the day, guys, Lobo, what do you want to say to the people? Actually, Toddy, let me let you say your goodbyes to them first, and then we'll get some closing thoughts from you fine fellas, and we'll get out of here for the night.
Well, it was very nice to meet both of you. I really enjoyed it. Solid product. Like I said, I can't wait to see more. And to everybody else, I'm just so happy to be here. And as always, I love each and every one of your beautiful faces.
Lobo, I know that John's crushed that he is not here tonight. You are definitely
sad
spirit animal, but I will pass along your kindest regards. I'll tell him you sent him a heart and a virtual hug. It's always a pleasure to have you, and to have both of you guys.
It's always a pleasure to be here.
Yeah, man, this is fun, man. This is always fun.
What would you like to
tell
say?
John that when he comes back, hit me up and we can do the special show together if you want.
I sure will. Mr. Nelson, what would you like to say to the people before we close it out, sir?
Yeah, so I just want to say, so again, thank you for having us. This is always fun. Like, it's still crazy to me that our shows can interest that many people outside of our bubble. And I just want to say, like, again, thank you. This is very important for Portuguese wrestling, because the main, like, again, I say it every time, and it's becoming always like. It's always improving, because what's lacking for Portuguese wrestling is visibility and eyes on the product. And doing this with you guys is always bringing more eyes and more eyes and more eyes. So when we're all become rich and famous, I won't forget you, because it will be because of you in some way.
Well, I'm not gonna forget you either. Don't worry about it. I'll be like, hey man, you know, like the shit is wild. I'm telling you, it truly is, and I think a big piece of it is because we're genuine and we're authentic. We don't fake anything. I'm not here for all that. I don't care to be rich and famous. I don't care to get accolades for just watching independent wrestling, because reality is good wrestling is good wrestling regardless of where it's at. You guys do good wrestling. That's the bottom line, and we'll be more than happy to have you back whenever. You know that. Like I told you guys earlier, for our fine friends over in Portugal, if there's anything that we can do for you on our channel, just reach out. I'm a DM away. It's a Fireside page on Twitter, CCP_podcasting on Instagram, CCP Podcasting on YouTube. We got merch and all kinds of shit too. LinkedIn's all on my bio. Just go click it. You'll find it. And then Toddy's Fireside Ramsey. Guys, it's always a pleasure. For all of you that have tuned in tonight, we greatly appreciate it. I know that our friends here from Portugal do as well. Please, please, please do not forget PT WrestleFest over on YouTube. Head over, hit that subscribe button. That will do wonders. For Todrick Ramsey. For our guest, my goddamn, Lobo Iberico. I almost called you Iberico Loco. And Nelson Pereira.
I've been called that.
Well, I did.
Don't ask me why.
I did so well until the close of the show, and then I just fucked it all up. I'm Chris Page. We'll see you next time.
You're right.